Oh, well, a very good morning. How are you? Welcome back to Shop on TV. My name's Charlie, in case we haven't met. And first things first, Merry Christmas. You're a happy Christmas Eve, wherever you're watching from. We are currently live on ITV1. You're going to be watching us also probably on STV, on YouTube. You're all very welcome here. Now, we have got deals throughout the next few hours to really make cleaning your house after Christmas effortless. We've got vacuums, we've got window cleaning solutions, amazing mops and buckets. We're going to get stuck into demonstrations, but we're going to kick things off with the Merlin 2-in-1 vacuum. Now, when you buy a vacuum, let's all be honest, we want to know how powerful is the suction. We want power. Well, rather than talk to you about wattage, we are going to show you. With my friend Luke over here, who you know already. Luke, good to see you. Very Merry Christmas to you.
And to you too.
Should we do it? Should we crack straight on?
Let's show them.
Right, 2-in-1. This, my friends, is power. Let's do it, mate. Oh, yeah.
850 watt motor. So for the lightweight, it's one of the most powerful little handheld vacuum cleaners. And you can use it on multiple surfaces.
That's incredible. So it's your handheld, it's also your upright vacuum too?
Upright cleaner too. So handheld, upright, great for the car, caravan, motorhome, great for the house. It's everywhere.
It really is. And how heavy is this?
Under 2 kgs in weight.
Oh, so that's
super
really
lightweight.
Light, and you get all the attachments.
Yeah, so different attachments that we're going to run through the demonstration. You're going to get that brilliant upholstery pad. Yeah. Also the crevice tool, remember. And in under 15 seconds, you'll turn it back in to an upright vacuum, Charlie.
Oh,
that's
wow.
Under 2 kgs.
That is seriously light.
Super lightweight.
I mean, I can hold that with one finger.
One finger. And packs away great too.
And I'm not strong as Denzel Washington. Did you watch The Equalizer? Oh, what a film. Watch the sequel too, if you like that. That is seriously light. I love it. Well, I'll give that back to you, Luke. I know you've got lots more demonstrations. I'll be back very, very soon. Let's recap the deals for you. Easiest way to shop is right here on shopontv.co.uk. There's so much more on the website. Check out the Sweepies. That's coming up later. So if you want to find all these, just click live and you'll take you to all the products we're going to be showing off in the next 2 hours. Again, we are live here on ITV1 and STV. Merry cheeky Christmas, everyone. Yeah, do you know what? Merry cheeky Christmas Eve as well. Do you know what? We've got lots more to go through. Now, check out the website generally as well, because on selected items, there's 10% off. And by the way, in case you're new to watching us on Shop on TV, we've actually got a dedicated Freeview channel. It's number 89 every single day, midnight, all the way around till 6 p.m. That's every single day. And also add us on Facebook too. Just search Shop on TV. You'll find us there. We've been having lots of good bants behind the scenes. Right, okay, we've just seen it in action. This is the Merlin 2-in-1. People love this. Honestly, I've been told this has been selling out time and time again on Shop on TV. It's your upright, it's your handheld, and actually when it comes to cords, it's 6 meters in length. So if you got a vacuum, do you ever wish it was just a little bit longer? But do you know what? When you go up and down the stairs, it's snaggy. If just a little bit longer, this is 6 meters, so it's a good length. Right, okay. All you got to do is choose your colour. Do you want the gold? Do you want the green? Do you want the purple or the blue? Now, a quick heads up, the blue, can I say it's always your popular? I think it's always been your popular. The last time Luke and I did a show, the blue was the first to go. So if you want that, go for it. We've had emails come in already. Will's been in touch, said it's very, very lightweight. It absolutely is, Will, just under 2 kilos. So if you struggle to, if you're looking a big vacuum all around the house, maybe your mum or your dad, maybe they struggle to get the vacuuming up and down the stairs. That could be really, really tiring, hot work, can't it? This makes it very, very easy indeed. Right, now here's the good part. Whichever colour you choose, you're going to save £12. Quite frankly, folks, at £69.99, the usual price, that is already good. Have you seen the power? Just lift up a bowling ball. Right, but now it's £57.99. That's a bargain. So 967491. Now, I could talk to you about this, but we're going to show you demonstrations. All you got to choose is purple, blue, green or gold. So, as we discussed, yet small but mighty. It's lightweight, under 2 kilograms, 850 watts. 6 meter cable, built-in HEPA filter. So, yeah, it helps to remove the finest dust particles. You actually get 2 HEPA filters filters. So whilst you're using one to do your cleaning, the other one's going to be drying after you've rinsed it out. It converts into a handheld, yes, for tight spaces and corners, great for the car, and a 2-year warranty. You've just got to activate that online. So if you want to make tidying up the house easy after Christmas, you know what, you've got these needles from the Christmas trees, they shed all over the place, don't they? You know, dust collects once you put your decorations away. Does your house look bare? It can do, can't it? Let's have it beautiful, neat and tidy. Okay, yeah, not to mention spring cleaning too. Are we ready? We are just getting started. I absolutely love Luke's demonstrations. That was a cheeky review. We can't keep them away, can we? We're going to read that out in a minute. Right, Luke, love what we've just seen. Talk us through it. What do you want to go through
So
next?
let's make a bit of a mess on the floor. Let's just show the folks at home the power that it's really got and the amount of different floors and surfaces that we can use it on.
Yeah.
So whether you're using it on a carpet at home with a short pile, deep pile, rug or runner, great for those jobs.
Nice.
A lot of people at home, we have these hard floors. Hard floors, they get awfully dusty. Now, this is just some kiddies' cornflakes, OK? But we're really going to crunch that into the floor.
Nice.
We can make it a really fine dust, because with a traditional vacuum cleaners, what you find is they do kick a lot of the dust up into the air.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to show you something very fine. This is like what we call a little Luke's mix. So inside there, we've got coffee granules,
right.
We've got black pepper, so the really fine things, because I want to show off that HEPA filter.
So things like tea leaves and stuff.
Yeah, so
dust, mud, dry dust.
So it's got a double HEPA filter. I always love to point that out. If you've got pets, dogs and cats, you're going to absolutely love it. Now, because it's super lightweight, the on and off switch is just there. So pick it up to switch it on. Don't bend over.
No,
okay? It just
no.
makes sense. So switch it on. Now, it'll work on any type of floor, any type of surface. As I say, Charlie, it doesn't matter if you've got a short pile carpet, a deep pile. It could just be the rug or the runner. I'll go right up to the edge there, bring it back, just so you can see how clean that surface is. Now remember, we've got rid of the roller that's inside the head.
Right.
Because with a traditional vacuum cleaner, if you have got pets, dogs and cats, maybe your wife, your daughter's got very long hair, and the hair normally maps around the roller.
And they have to cut it off.
You've got to cut it off with a pair of scissors. Sometimes you lose a little bit of the brush.
Yeah.
So we've got rid of the roller, so very minimal maintenance. And there's no belt that powers the roller, so there's nothing to like break down or wear out.
This is solid, isn't it?
Completely solid system, yeah. And the nice thing is, when you go from, let's say, a carpet, whether it's a short pile, as I say, a deep pile, great on those rugs and runners. But when you go on to, let's say, a hard floor,
yeah.
So maybe you go into the hallway or directly into the kitchen, there's no settings to change. And the way we've designed it, it doesn't kick all the dust and dirt around.
I mean, honestly, look, that's making light work of this.
And also, you get edge-to-edge cleaning, Charlie. Some of the leading vacuum cleaners will struggle with that one job. Now, let's just say we want to turn this into a little handheld vacuum cleaner.
We're busy for this, Luke. Do you want the blue? Do you want the green? Do you want the gold? Which one, whatever one you want?
So if we want to take it to the staircase, let's make things easy, folks, OK? So instead of carrying a big, heavy vacuum cleaner all up and down the stairs, you know, you've got the big pipe that's in the way. On the back here, we've got just a tiny little button. We just pull that down. That's just going to open it. So I'll just open that and close that again so everyone can see at home. Just there. And we pull it back. And that removes the handle.
Easy.
Easy as that, OK? Now, at the base, to remove the head, there's no silly buttons to press.
So you don't need tools or Allen keys?
No, so the idea is if anyone's got weak hands, dexterity issues, they can take it off simply. Great little tip and idea. If you do have weak hands or wrist, pop your foot on it. Just give it a little tug, Charlie. Done. It's easy as that. Now, if you don't want to use it with an attachment, you don't need to, OK? So maybe you've just spilt some coffee granules, bit of sugar in the kitchen. If you don't want to set the whole thing up...
Yeah.
I mean, look how it just draws everything in.
You can see it pulls it.
850-watt motor. Now, if I'm going to use it on the staircase at home, which I often do, remember, you've got that 6-metre power cord.
Nice.
Now, the upholstery pad, this is fabulous. Armchairs, sofas, beds, mattresses. Maybe you've got a hotel. Maybe
when was the last time you cleaned your mattresses?
Mattress, like dust mites, things like that. Dead skin cells, OK? So it's great for removing that.
That's such a good
Great
point.
for asthmatics in the house, you know, that struggle with the dust.
Right.
Okay? Now, remember, fabulous on the staircase. As I say, whether you've got a short pile, deep pile, rug or runner. Now, if I can give the folks at home a great little tip, we've designed this to be easy. You can take this attachment out, turn it 180 degrees, pop it back in. Now you can do the back of a headboard, maybe the rise, the sofa.
Yes.
Maybe you're using it in the car and you want to do the car seats, upholstery.
Yeah.
I love it in the boot of the car, but when I use it in the boot of the car, Charlie, remember, we could pop the big head on and get a nice big surface area done quicker. You could even use it on the staircase with the large head as well.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, that part's up to you. Now, the little crevice tool, this is a fabulous little tool too. Now, this is going to get into all those nooks, crannies and crevices, but what I like is any one of these attachments that we're showing you, you could use in conjunction with the handle. So let's just say maybe you've got a very high ceiling, or where the staircase is, you often get a cobweb.
Right, yeah.
You know, where the staircase
or fresh up curtains and so on.
Yep. Curtains, Venetian blinds maybe, where you want to dust.
Oh, dusting those?
Yeah, or maybe you want to get the top of the wardrobe where the dust does gather.
Yeah, or architrave, door frames and so on.
We can use it down low. But there is one thing you wouldn't be able to do with one of those big, expensive upright vacuum cleaners, Charlie.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to do that a bit. Pick it up into an upright position and get all the high bits.
Again, cobwebs is a must.
Great for cobwebs. Absolutely a must for cobwebs. Now, I'm going to show off a little bit now, Charlie. Most leading vacuum cleaners, when they're chock-a-block full, they tend to lose a little bit of power, a little bit of suction. If anyone's ever used like a vacuum cleaner that requires a bag.
Yeah, you know when it's time to empty.
Yeah, because you know when it's time to empty, because this end, it starts to lose a little bit of power. Now remember, there's the motor. The actual air travels 6 inches.
Right.
So it's not going all the way up down a pipe and a flexi hose, so the suction always stays. But it'll hold a litre.
Oh, stop.
When it's chock-a-block full.
That's amazing.
Know when you need to empty it.
That was a bowl of lentils.
Yeah, and some other bits in there. Don't forget, we've got all the very fine bits. Now, as I say, with a traditional vacuum cleaner, it normally loses power when it's chock-a-block full. This is my favourite part of the demonstration. Remember, this is a 10-pound bowling ball. And just to show people at home, this is my floor. This is a 10-pound ball.
Yeah.
You don't want to drop this on your toes, OK? So we'll just pass that over to you, Charlie, because you're nice and big and strong.
Oh, thanks very much.
And just to show you how powerful. Now, bearing in mind, ladies and gents, this is full, OK? So normally a leading vacuum cleaner, when the filters submerge, it's like you're choking it. Okay. It can't breathe.
Yeah.
It
you
can't
sure about this,
create
Luke?
this vortex.
We're live on ITV1 right now on STV.
You throw away, Charlie.
All right, here we go. Oh, yeah.
So 850 watt motor. The only reason I'm doing this is just trying to push that ball out.
I can't get it off.
I cannot get it off. If I switch it off, it'll take a couple of seconds, and there's the loss of power.
And that, my friends, is the power you're getting with Merlin. It's the 2-in-1 upright handheld. Do you want the purple, blue, green, or the gold? It's one item number, and it's just a drop-down menu. So you select your colour, add it to your baskets. And folks, I'm already going to start saying, start checking out, because the blue, 10% of the stock's already gone. We're live right here on ShopOnTV for about another 2 hours. So any questions, email us in studio@shopontv.co.uk. Think about spring cleaning. You know, I think when you start the new year, we have big intentions, maybe get to the gym, maybe a little healthy eating, all that stuff. But you know what? I think have a good old tidy. I think tidy place, tidy mind. I feel in control, ready for the new year. Good tidy up after Christmas. Make it easy with Merlin. Now, if you want to spread the cost interest-free, you absolutely can. Choose PayPal Pay in 3. So all you pay today, and this includes your postage, £20.98, and this will be delivered straight to your door. This will be paid off by the end of February, won't it? Of course it will. Right, so 967491. If you've never shopped this before, never shopped on Shopping Telly before, check out our Trustpilot review. It's very, very high. We're very proud of that. And you can message in the studio as well, not just email. You can actually message us in, Luke and I, with questions directly through the website. Here it is. So you can see it just right here. And our lovely producer, Martha, will be answering you directly. Message Live TV show. You can use that route, or you can just email us in like you normally would, whichever's best for you. Right, we're going to be looking at these. Gone are the days I'm using those old-fashioned brushes. You know, the ones with bristles? They start smelling, got bits of food trapped in it, they're horrible. This is much better, and we're going to be showing you that later on tonight. It's approaching 1 o'clock in the morning. Happy Christmas! Happy Christmas Eve! Email us in. How are you spending Christmas Eve? Right. You know, right, I talked to Luke. Luke, do you know we did this a few weeks ago, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
That was a very busy show.
Very busy show.
We actually looked back how many units we got through before we prepared for this show. This is set up to be even busier than that one, Luke. Right, maybe wrapping presents, maybe getting ready. Look, it's a vacuum of that power for £57.99. Right, Luke, what's next?
Really quickly, we're just going to show the folks at home how to empty it out, just so everyone knows. Little simple button on the top there, because I want to show the HEPA filter.
Yes.
Remember, it's the dual HEPA filters. It's the only really one that's doubled up, because the problem is with traditional vacs is all the hair gets trapped inside the filter. Then you're taking like a little brush to clean it out. Now, what we've done, we was a little bit clever. We must admit this. We created a hair sieve. So I take that off. That would catch all the hair from the dogs, the cats, okay?
They're easy
and then
to
this,
those things as well.
you just tap out.
Oh, look at that.
Now, this is a dual HEPA filter, so it's designed for catching the most finest of dust particles.
So it's good for peace of mind, that, Luke.
Peace of mind.
Isn't it? Yeah.
And this is washable too.
Right.
So we wash it in hot soapy water.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just let it drip dry. That's it. Naturally
let it dry naturally.
Yeah, it takes about probably 30 to 40 minutes to dry because it's just like a little bit of paper.
make sure it's
very
properly
fine.
dry, folks, yeah.
Yeah, and then just pop it back in. But the nice thing is, Charlie, we give you two.
That's right.
Shop on TV, you'll always get two. Anywhere
always
else,
be
you only
cleaning,
normally
can't you?
get one as well.
Yeah.
That's normally an extra £10 for one of those filters.
So that's special right now.
Yeah, that's special now.
Right, you're getting two filters, HEPA filters. So normally £69.99. So HEPA, high efficiency particulate air, don't you know?
A lot of people do know that. I know you were showing off there, wasn't you?
But you know what? Just to help catch those finer particles, who wouldn't want a vacuum that does that? Well, what's next, mate?
And remember, you know, let's just say you're at home, you know, it's coming to the end of Christmas and, you know, you're taking down that Christmas tree. What's one of the worst things? Those pine needles, they get everywhere.
Yeah.
All the tinsel and the glitter from the kids that have been opening their presents on Christmas morning. And the adults too, let's not forget about us.
Yeah,
okay?
and the crumbs from your Christmas cake.
That's it, yeah.
All
That's
these bits.
you know it, you know it. And that's it, for a quick sweep and a quick dust. It's super lightweight, so maybe you're thinking for maybe anyone that's slightly elderly, that's got weak hands, dexterity issues, or maybe you're just worried about mum and dad carrying a big, heavy vacuum cleaner up and down the the stairs.
They want to keep their independence,
Exactly,
don't they?
yeah. They don't want a cleaner in maybe. They still want to do it themselves, but with a big traditional upright vacuum cleaner, they struggle.
Yeah.
And this just covers so many different jobs. Don't just think of the house and the home. Think motorhome, caravan, car, boat.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different places you can use it.
You know what, for holiday homes, yeah, caravans.
Holiday homes.
You could put that in a drawer.
Honestly, it breaks down super
Yeah,
small.
a little box or in a drawer.
And I'd reckon it takes about anywhere between 15 to 20 seconds to fully assemble.
Yeah.
And that's even for a novice.
Yeah.
And like I said, touch of a button, we can remove the handle. So I love using it like this in the boot of the car for the dog hair.
I like it.
The footwell of the car, where you get a lot of the crumbs, the stones, the grit, okay? You can see just in there already that the fine dust particles, it just sticks to that HEPA filter. So the big bits fall to the bottom, but the fine dust will always stick to the HEPA filter, the same as the hair. So every time you remove this, you know, it will be stuck round there. It's designed to.
It's designed to.
Okay? So remember, if we want to remove the head, we could just pull it off with our hands if we want to. I like to pop my foot on it, just give it a little tug like that. It's as simple and as easy. Now, you get fine dust on there. This is why we brought this red carpet, just so you can see all the fine dust. So remember, this attachment, the upholstery pad, is fabulous on, as I say, the bed, the sofa, the mattress, the armchair maybe.
Yes.
Could just be the cat's or dog's favourite place it likes to lay.
Yeah, or
It
cat
gets
litter
really
and so on.
hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or the cats like to get high up on the staircase, you know. And as I say, use it with the other attachments. So if you do struggle with your lower back, you want to do the rise, but you don't want to have to keep bending up and down. As I say, just as easy.
That's so good.
So just like that. So you're not bending up and down, you're not breaking your lower back, you can get all the bits done that you want to do.
So
as
this
I
is
say,
for people who do struggle to bend up and down, but this is for all ages. Because
all ages.
who wants it harder than it needs to be? You know, who would want that?
Look how flat it'll go.
Yeah,
so you can get underneath a bed.
Nice.
You know, TV stands without moving furniture.
I like
You know,
it.
where all the hair and the fluff goes, you've got wood floor.
Yeah.
You'll already know that's where it goes.
Normally have to like pull them all away.
All away, yeah.
This can be much easier.
Disturb all the wires. Now you don't need to.
Right, there we go. We've reached the busiest part of the show. 20% now of the blue has already gone. Do you know what? History repeats itself. The blue's always the first to go. 10% the gold, or what? Do you know, I like the gold. 10% of that one's gone to, the others aren't far behind. Normally £69.99. In our experience, I can say they would already be selling anyway, they'd be big. But now you're saving £12. Run for this one. It's on PayPal Pay in three payments of £20.98. So 967491. Right, we have got just under 2 hours left on the show. We're live here on Shop on TV with Luke and I until 3 a.m. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas Eve, wherever you're watching from. Are you in the spirit? Maybe having a cheeky mince pie or you're wrapping presents. I still haven't done mine yet. Right, OK, so you're making a right mess.
Sorry,
here.
Charlie. Yeah, well, there's no point just laying it on the carpet. I want to crush it into
Get it in there.
If you've got a deep pile carpet, this is not just for a short pile, deep pile, rug, runner. As I say, it could be Berber, it could be plush, it could be shag. This is just a little crevice tool. So if you want to give something a really deep clean,
I like it. Sure, I've had an email come in actually from Susie. Susie, thanks for emailing us in. Susie actually wanted trotting in dirt. Well, there we go. There we go, Susie.
Trotting in dirt. I was reading your mind, Susie.
Yeah.
So all this dirt, we'll trot it in again for Susie. I'll get it right in there. We'll scrape it in, and we'll work our way back so Susie can see that I'm not missing a thing. Now, I'm just using this with the crevice tool, so that's why it's only doing a small area.
Yeah.
Obviously, if I use the bigger head, I'll get a bigger area done quicker.
Well, I'd use this to top my skirting boards, you know, around
great
those
for dusting the skirting boards, yeah, around the kick board. So just for Susie.
I like it. It's good to get a upholstery brush, you know, because it's softer, isn't it?
It's slightly softer, yeah. So if you're using this like on an artificial leather, it wouldn't scratch or damage, you know, like in a car maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe like you've got those sofas, armchairs.
Well, when was the last time you cleaned behind your sofa? I'm sure there's some new species underneath mine. It's crumbs and all sorts.
Another good one,
yeah.
Put this crevice tool on, use it in conjunction with the handle, and like, you know, in your utility room, you could pop this behind the tumble dryer, you know, where all the hair goes, because it's nice and simple, it's nice and light, you know, it's easy.
Yeah.
That's what I mean about dusting the odd insy-wincy, the odd cobweb.
Yeah, yeah.
You can get to all the awkward areas. So the crevice tool, if you were doing, like you said, you're dusting the skirting board, we could go right down there and get right on the edge of the skirting boards, no more bending down. So let's say maybe you're having some decorating doing. What's the first thing you normally do before you decorate? You have to dust everywhere. Use this, give everywhere a quick deep clean. But that's the bit. Even though it's super lightweight, under 2 kgs, anyone can use it.
Sure, Dave's been in touch. Dave, thanks so much for your email. Keep emailing us in, folks. What's it like with pet hair?
Fabulous, Dave. That's why, one of the biggest reasons we had to double the filter. With a traditional vacuum cleaner, all the hair gets trapped inside them. You have to take a brush normally to clean it. So with our filter, was it Dave?
Dave, yeah,
Dave, excuse me. So what will happen, Dave, is if you've got like a dog with really long hair, or whether it's the fine needle hair, every time it will collect around this HEPA filter here.
Yeah.
It's like a little mesh on the outside. It's very, very fine. And that's what will get the hair, stop it from clogging up this. So basically, the filter constantly keeps air circulating, so there's no loss of power.
Right, right.
And the other bit as well for Dave, he's probably had this because it's the hairy dogs, you know, the hair from the ladies.
Yeah,
there's
there's
no roller in there, Dave, so there's nothing going to get caught up, tangled up. There's nothing to snip away. It just makes, it's just a breeze.
It makes it
very, very low maintenance. There is a little squidgy there. I don't know if anyone can see that there. And the reason that basically we put a squidgy on it is because as you go across the floor, a bit like the sweepies, it creates static.
Right,
That's what helps lift the hair. Like a static charge, you know, like a balloon.
So it helps pull it in.
Helps it pull it in, exactly that.
Dave, great question. We've had another email come in from Layla. Layla, thanks very much. Love these emails, folks, because other people will be asking what you're thinking, you know. Battery life, no, this is corded.
Corded, Layla.
So you never have to worry about charging, recharging. You know, look, and the good thing is with this cord, it's a 6 metre one.
6 metres. See, we've been asked a lot, why don't you make it with the battery?
Right.
Because we try to, but the issue was, then the weight goes up.
Price?
Price goes up significantly, but also, you could only go up to about 400 or 500 watts.
Right, yeah.
So, you know, your cleaning time's about 30 minutes at 400 or 500 watts. You haven't got that power, that suction.
Exactly.
The idea
It's another thing to think about, charge batteries.
Charge it up.
I used to buy like cordless tools and things, but you know, I'm going like plug-in now.
Well, it's not that anytime you want it, it needs charging.
Yeah, it's typical, isn't it?
It's always the way, do you know what I mean? It's always the way.
Any more folks, email us in studio@shopontv.co.uk.
So
what are we doing now?
So like this in the boot of the car, maybe, Charlie, as I say, just to get the big areas done, okay? And as I say, it'll hold a litre.
Oh, should we do it down there? Yeah.
It just sucks this up, ready? So everyone can see at home.
All right. Come on.
I mean, you will very, very rarely ever fill this up in one go.
No, no.
Very rarely. If you did, you need to have a quiet word with yourself in the car.
Not even my house.
Yeah, I don't clean everyone once a year, and I still don't manage to fill that up.
No, that is really fun.
I mean, even though that's full, feel the power at the end.
Yeah. You can.
You can feel the suction.
You know what I've noticed there is even when it's full or since you've been using this, it's not actually loud, is it?
No.
Considering the power.
The power that it's got. 800, and not only that, the size that we've managed to do that for an 850 watt motor. Yeah. Quite remarkable. So for weight, shape and size, it probably is one of the most powerful
ones.
Handheld ones. For price as well. 2-year warranty guarantee.
Yeah.
What you've got to do is activate it.
Activate it online. So the warranty, that's impressive stuff. Honestly, for $69.99, I actually think that's still good for the quality we've got here, but you're not paying that. You're saving £12 at $57.99. Right, do you want purple, blue, green or gold? Same item number, you just got a drop-down menu. The blue, by the way, a third of the stock's gone. We haven't even been on air for, what, half an hour? No, we haven't. So to get through that amount of blue already, it's still going to be, what, I don't know, I know it's going to last 3 a.m. Don't worry about that. I would go for it now. Right, 3 payments of £20.98. We've got a lot of people watching. Happy Christmas Eve, wherever you're watching from. 967491. Right, are we doing it again?
Let's do it again.
Are we doing it? Right, here we go.
Well, we're just going to show again that even as I say, let's fill it up some more, that we don't need to use it with attachments. We get the fine bits, we get the big bits. But let's just show how strong.
So this is a real 10-pin bowling ball.
A real 10-pin bowling ball, yeah. Right. So if you get one for Christmas, you'll be able to pick it up.
Yeah, seriously, this is how to demonstrate on TV. What does 850 watts mean? Because I wouldn't know. This is what the power means.
Yeah.
Right, you ready?
Ready when you are.
Look at that. I mean come on.
It doesn't matter. We can push it. We can try our hardest. I have that much confidence, Charlie. I'll do it over my foot. Okay.
I'm loving it. And do you know what? When you hear it, can we hear it drop off? Go on.
Yeah. So ready? I'm not going to.
That's a proper ball.
Too high because if you actually look there, Charlie.
Yeah,
I actually broke my floor last time.
Yeah, that's not our floor.
Yes, these are mine. Don't worry. Anyway, it is a heavy bowling ball. And let's just show the folks how to empty it. So, Dave, you'll see this better this time with the HEPA filter. Obviously, I just don't have much hair at the minute. I'm sorry about that. But you'll see how all the very fine particles always stick to the outside of it.
This is a HEPA filter.
So you'll get the hair on it, any fibres, any lint maybe. So if you're maybe a seamstress or you've got any of that type of thing going on, just take that off. Big bits will go away. Always remember.
Look, I mean, look at the amount of it.
That's what we
fine
mean.
Particles.
This is why it's one of the best ones, because of the fine particles, not just the big ones. It's the fine stuff.
And that's a mound, isn't it?
That's a big lot there, yeah. So, you know, it depends where you're using it. I mean, we sell so many when I go to the exhibitions.
Yeah,
things like builders.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So, you know, maybe...
so when people are sanding down decorators...
Exactly, you've got it. So, you know, if you're maybe a builder or a chippy maybe, you know, you can do... You just take it with you and it packs away. That's as small as you break it down.
Right, yeah.
So basically...
You're going to get that...
Like that.
You can put it in a drawer under the sink.
Literally, it's dead simple, but it literally takes 15 seconds.
Put it back together.
Put it back together.
Lovely stuff. Look, I'll be right back. Let me remind you what you're getting at home, because this is flying out. Patrick, Jane, you're in too. Thank you very much indeed. Don't forget, the easiest way to shop for this is on the website, ShopOnTV.co.uk. But let's see what Patrick and Jane had to say. So, bought this for a caravan. I mean, it's perfect for that. It is brilliant. Strong suction, lightweight, and can convert to a handheld, and comes with attachments. Jane was in touch too. Look at these reviews. You you can read these too online. I have had this little vacuum for 10 plus years. I really wanted to write a review because it's so great. I have nothing but good words to say about it. It's a fantastic little workhorse. Love it, love it, love it. And you know, when people take the time to sit down, email in, write reviews, they want people to experience what they've experienced. I mean, that says more than I ever could, you know. Right, Sue's got loads to say. A Merlin customer. This is the second Merlin vac I've had. I broke the wire on my original after 4 years of daily use. I can't complain how brilliant these little vacs are. I have 3 dogs and parrot, I like it. And I'm around the whole house in minutes. You won't believe the suction, amazing. I bought my original from a trade stand where they picked up bowling ball up. It was to show how powerful they were. My new one has more tools too. Great to my long pile rug, which normally vacs won't do. Highly recommended. Never really use my big vac anymore. Great for furniture and car too, and long cable. Yeah, it's 6 meters long, that cable. Do you know, you can spend so much money, hundreds perhaps, on vacuums. All right, you can get cordless ones. You can get all sorts, can't you? You know what? You don't need to spend hundreds of pounds on vacuums. Look, all we need at the end of the day is a vacuum that's got good suction. It just needs to get the job done. Luke just picked up bowling balls there with a full, when the vacuum's full. Now the blue, let's have a cheeky look at this. I'll stop saying cheeky, I'm annoying myself now. But you know what, 40% of the stock's gone. Look, if you're gonna have a vacuum, have one that's got good suction power, that's an upright, and it's a handheld. And it's a 2-year manufacturer's warranty. You've got to register it online. So the price is exactly the same. Would you like the gold? The gold's very popular this morning, or tonight, this morning, whichever. But yeah, we've just got one here. You've got the green if you want it. You can have the purple, but the blue, as always, is the most popular. To get through a third of the stock already, oh my word, well done. You've got a lot of vacuum for your money here too. But you might be buying this because your other upright vacuum is so heavy, up and down the stairs. You know, you're sitting down, you think, oh, I could do with doing some housework. Oh, but then you think, oh, it's so heavy. Oh. No, this is so lightweight. Honestly, just under 2 kilograms. One finger, even my pinky. I can lift that out with my pinky, and I'm not very strong. So £57.99. You can't argue with that. Right, you need an item number for this. It's 967491. Just type that into the website, ShopOnTV.co.uk. You don't need to put the space in the middle, just one long continuous number. Or if you just click on live, when you go to the website, you just see all the products on this show. In fact, Joel will show you. It's easier, isn't it? So, just click on Shop Now, and then you'll scroll down and you'll see them all there. By the way, we're going to be demonstrating this. We haven't even demonstrated this yet today. People are already buying it. Now, you may remember demonstrations, because you don't forget those with this. This is not just your broom that's got those bristles. I call them old-fashioned brooms now. Look at this. Imagine this. What would you rather clean? Bristles full of bits of onion from the kitchen floor and milk and all sorts of horrible stuff? Or would you rather this, you just rinse it off? So you haven't got to rinse a brush, you just rinse the actual flat surface. It's so much easier. Now, let's say you've got spillages. You know, if it's going to be cereal with a bit of milk, you can clean the whole thing up with this. You really can. If someone spills, I don't know, some water or some tea, coffee, red wine, you know, it's awkward, especially when you have guests around, isn't it? You just want to get it cleaned up quickly. Right, normally £30, but now it's 20. 20. You get 2 brooms, by the way. You get this one and another one. We're going to show you this live. So 174500. So shortly, we're going to have a look at this. OK, yeah, sorry, we'll show you a video of this later on instead, actually. Do you know what? We're going to have to go back to the vacuum because, right, this has been very popular here on ShopOnTV. When it comes to vacuums, the Merlin 201, it's a cracking piece of kit, seriously. If it wasn't popular last time or the time before that, we simply wouldn't be back here. We'd just put something else in. We really want to show you the power of this. Luke's being a menace. He's like this at people's houses. Right.
Don't invite me round for dinner, honestly.
No, this is the sort of thing
more
he does.
on the floor that goes anywhere.
It's terribly rude. Right, 3 payments of £20.98. One today, and that's it. With PayPal, we take your postage and packaging, and we divide that even over the 3 instalments. Right, any questions, keep them coming in.
So remember,
loving this.
Just pick it up to switch it on. Super lightweight. lightweight, under 2 kgs, ladies and gents. So for a quick sweep and a quick dust, you're going to love it. Remember, it works on any type of carpet. Doesn't matter if your carpet's short pile, deep pile. It could be rug, runner, a Berber. It could be shag. So over here, I'm going to do the big crumbs, yeah, so that we can all see they're the big ones. On the opposite side, they're the ones that I've stood on and really crunched in, okay? So we're just going to cut directly through the centre of that there, just so everyone can see. And remember, with this vacuum cleaner, there is no brush. We are purely using the power of that 850 watt motor to do the cleaning.
And you prodded that and you...
And I really genuinely, just to show everyone, grained it in. I'm trying to rub it deep in. And every single time, it's bare foot clean. Now, it doesn't matter if we use it on laminate, real wood, oak. If you look at the big pile of dust that we left on the HEPA filter, let's just go straight over to the wood floor. Remember, there's no settings to change. If I go slowly, you'll be able to see it just pulling it straight in.
Oh, wow. So this isn't just for little jobs, this is for big jobs.
Big jobs.
This is literally a vacuum for your entire house.
Yeah, you don't have to go slow. I'm just going slower so the viewers at home can obviously see it.
Yeah.
You pick a pace that suits you.
And how does it feel to have a lightweight vacuum? Because you must have used heavy ones in the past.
The beauty is you can get round the chair, the coffee table legs nice and easy. The handle will articulate in a way that you can go really low underneath furniture too. And some of the big vacuum cleaners, in my opinion, they struggle cleaning like right up to the edge of the kickboard, you know, in the kitchen.
Yes.
Where you may have spilt some sugar or coffee granules. You know how it is, shaky hand in the morning.
Yeah.
So we'll get some
till I have my coffee.
Really fine. And we're going to go right up there.
You're really going for it tonight, Luke.
Oh,
Look, this is ridiculous.
And we're going to get right on the carpets too. So, remember, it's a Merlin 2-in-1. We can do edge-to-edge cleaning every single time. Remember as well, at any point we want, we can turn it into a handheld. So remove the handle. Yeah. As easy as that. Remember what I said? Use it like this in the boot of the car. So maybe if you're doing like a little bit of your own valeting. I love cleaning my own car.
I'd even do the stairs like that.
Staircase like that. Yeah, so ready. We could just literally...
Oh, and it's gone.
Done.
Honestly, it's so cleverly done. And do you know what? You get 2 filters. Because you haven't got to clean it every time.
No. So let's just say we've done a little bit of vacuuming. You haven't filled the whole thing up. And you think, well, I need to give that a quick wash, quick clean. We could take this out. Remember, all the big bits fall to the bottom. So they go straight in the bin. And all the very fine crumbs, dust particles, and hair, especially hair, will stick to the outside of the HEPA filter.
So just put it off.
Yeah, just take it off. Obviously, if you forget to put this back on, then the hair will be in there. So then just literally do the same thing, just tap it out. Okay, straight into the bin. Or outside over your neighbour's fence. Whatever.
We don't recommend.
I'm only joking. It's only me that's allowed to make a mess. You can even just clean this out. Hot soapy water. You know what I mean? So you can give it all.
Keep it nice and clean. Why not? Yeah. So every time you empty it, you haven't got to rinse the filter. No.
No. So like me now, I've just So you know, without being rude, it depends how dirty it gets.
Yeah.
From how. But, you could have like 4 or 5 pets, dogs, cats, grandkids, kids coming in and out of the house daily. So you maybe do it once a week. Yeah. If you've not got that much traffic going through the house, you might do it once a month.
Yeah.
Depends really what's going through the house.
You'll get to know it, won't you? I've just been told half of the stock of the blue option has gone. Wow. Wow, this one the busy. This feels even busier than the last time we did the Merlin 201. I think it's going to be.
I think you're right.
Yeah, honestly, you can feel it. Right, £57.99. I mean, the blue is going to be the first colour to sell out. So if you want the blue, add it to your basket and start checking out your baskets. Confirm your orders. Get this home. For everyone who's just bought it, you've got a cracking vacuum. You just saved £12. Don't pay more than you need to. If you get it now, it'll be arrived to your door in a few days. Right. Right, so 967491. If you don't understand item numbers, just go to the website, scroll down, and you'll see it there. Just click on live, and you'll see the products on the live show there. Right, so if you have got more questions, then email us in. Yes, you get the crevice tool, you get the upholstery tool, you get 2 HEPA filters. So if you want to ensure you're going to get as much finer particles vacuumed up as you can, then this is going to help do just that. I wouldn't buy a vacuum without a HEPA filter.
That's it. You want the HEPA filter nowadays, especially peace of mind. Yeah.
Well, if you're worried about pollen and
things in the summertime, you know, if you've got, like you said, hay fever sufferers, asthmatics especially with the hard floors. Yeah. Because they're the ones that kick the dust around.
Is that true?
But then again, the same token, if you've got a carpet with a deep pile, that's just going to trap the dust.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
So, you know, it's half a dozen of one or the other.
Well, now, take your rug out to give it a waft, just give it a good vacuum.
You don't just get it like this. Okay. We're going to give you attachments, okay, because we know you're going to use them. You're going to love them too. So remember, this is one of my favourites, the upholstery, because you use it for so many different jobs. Bed, sofa, mattress or armchair, okay? Maybe the kids' high chair. Right. Maybe the kids' car seats. You know how they get really messy, the kids' car seats. Now, we've got some nasty mess on there. I don't know if we can see it. We'll try and get it a little bit.
Oh, it's all sorts of...
So this is pepper.
Like tea leaves, pepper is
tea leaves, you've got it. So we've got black pepper, tea leaves and coffee. I've just grind it down to get it really fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, as fine as I could, so it's really finely dust. I'll cut through the centre of that with this, just so we can see in one go. And in one pass, I won't pull back, we've got a good 80% of the dirt.
Yeah.
On the back pass, we'll get the next 20. So literally, it just gives you peace of mind that you're going to get every crumb. But remember...
And they get caught in, like little shards, little bits of pepper and
little fines.
They get caught up in the carpet.
The pile, normally.
Do you know what wool carpets can be? You know, the looped ones? The looped one. They could be a nightmare. What's it like on those?
Perfect. And the same with those, like, you've got the coral-type rugs.
Yes.
You know which type I mean?
I know the ones.
Some vacuum cleaners, when you go over them, it just gets stuck round the roller, a corner, or the edge of your rug or runner.
There's no roller on this, so it's just less maintenance.
There's no roller on it, no maintenance.
You don't need it, it's that powerful.
You don't just use it down low, you can use it up high. Because when it's fully assembled, you're at 2 kgs. So that's still light. Yeah. But as you break it down,
this is now the busiest part of the show. If you're about to go to bed, happy Christmas Eve. Get a great piece of kit ready for after Christmas. Make sure we check out before you go to bed though, folks. Right.
So just like this, if you wanted to dust, you could pop the handle in. You could get up high. Yeah. So as I said, if you want to get maybe behind the back of the wardrobe where all the dust sometimes grabs, maybe you just want to go in the utility room, pop it behind the tumble dryer,
maybe
get all the
just behind a radiator.
Yeah, radiator, yeah, there, it's got a good level. Or when you are in the car, because our attachments go in both ways. So if I was on the driver's side, great for doing down the side where the handbrake is.
Yeah.
If it was on the passenger side, I'd take it out, spin it round, and then I've got the angle for the passenger side
I like it.
So the idea is, whether you're on the left or the right, it'll give you the angle.
You haven't got to keep walking around the house.
That's required. No, you can just be on one side of the car and still get the angle.
It is those bits, isn't it? It's between the seat and the handbrake. It's a nightmare.
And you're not having to go all cock-handed, you know what I mean? But look how it just pulls that in. You know what this is also good for? If anyone at home works from home with a keyboard, you eat above the keyboard, you get all the crumbs and it can damage your keys. Yeah. Use this, it'll get all the crumbs out the keyboard, especially on expensive keyboards as well. Just stop the button.
Well, over years, it builds up and
it gets a bit nasty
in there. It can't be hygienic. It can't be, can it?
It can't be the nicest.
Well, it's good for that too. So honestly, for me, round skirting boards is a big one.
Yeah.
The side of your sofa. So
the dog beds.
Get right down there.
The dog bed.
Yeah,
use the upholstery pad all the time, you know, around the dog bed. Just that way, I can just every now and again, I'm not saying it's daily job, but once in a blue moon, you know, you just want to give it a quick sweep and a quick dust. That's the beauty about the Merlin 2-in-1.
It is.
It's, you know, we're not getting out that big, heavy, bulky vacuum cleaner. I can use it with an attachment, without an attachment. I've got the confidence of knowing that I've got an 850 watt motor.
Oh, stop it.
I mean, it's
a bit of a magician, Ollie.
Powerful, sorry.
Showing off.
My hand. But yeah, I mean, and it's lightweight. Anyone can use it.
I've been more inclined to clean, actually, with this, do the housework.
Yeah, and you can keep it clean. The maintenance on it, because, remember, no roller, so we're not getting any hair caught up in there. There's no scissors involved.
Yeah.
The HEPA filter, empty it out, hot soapy water. Obviously, give it a little tap to remove the big bits of hair. If there's any hair around there, take it off, put the hair in the bin.
Right, yeah.
It's just quick, simple, fast. Storage.
Does what it needs to
Pop it all in a drawer.
Yeah.
So you haven't got anywhere now where you think, where am I going to put that vacuum cleaner?
Yeah.
You know, we'll put it in the downstairs loop.
And look,
we'll stick it here.
no one wants to take up more space than they need to. An upright in the cupboard under the stairs, you know, it's awkward to move around. It's just, it doesn't need to be big anymore.
And a little thing I noticed, Charlie, when you pick it up every time, you pick this up like this, don't you?
Yeah.
The reason this drops down, is when you hang it on the back of a door, it lays flat.
Ah.
That's why it's designed to drop.
So you could put a hook on the wall or something?
So when you use it in conjunction with the handle, excuse me.
Yeah.
That at the back there just hooks on.
There you go.
And that will drop down so it would lay flat against the door.
Do you know what? So on its side as well, look, that's the space.
That's the profile.
That's really impressive.
So, you know, when you stand it up, it will just stand up like an upright vat.
You can hang that in the side of a wardrobe.
And there's still somewhere for the cable to go.
Nice, yeah.
You know what I mean? All the way around. So we have thought of everything, do you know what I mean? Storage purposes too. But for storage, it breaks down super small. So if you are in the motorhome caravan, you could put it in a little cupboard or a drawer. At home as well, in your utility room, it'll take up very little space.
Very little space.
Very little space. And it doesn't matter what surface of floor you use it on.
So if you live in a city centre, like apartment, a flat, or even a big house, doesn't matter. Like, you know, or maybe some adults going off to uni, you know, they've got their own...
Yeah,
room.
exactly. Young kids going off to uni. Just get them a small little vacuum. You're not paying a fortune on the name.
Look, you can pay... we've realised now you don't need to spend that sort of money, do you?
No.
You don't need to spend hundreds. All right, some are cordless and so on. But to be honest, I've always stopped buying cordless. I've bought a few things, but it's just another thing to worry about.
If you do your research...
It's another job, charging.
If you do your research on vacuums, Charlie, a little bit, and the viewers at home, a majority of the big named vacuum cleaners...
Yes.
None of them go over 1,000 watts, because in the UK we can't because of the power that we pull from the wall.
Is that right? Okay.
So they're 1,000 watts.
Yeah.
We're 850.
Yep. Still
There's a 150 watt difference, but also think of the price tag difference.
Right. So you're using unnecessary wattage. You don't need those power draining vacuums. This is clear enough. We'd be lifting up bowling balls with this thing.
Exactly, and that's when it's full. I mean, we could lift it up when it's empty. It really makes no difference. And it works on any type of floor, any type of surface. You're changing no settings with buttons.
Yeah.
You know, it always made me laugh that with vacuum cleaners when they say, there's a setting here for hard floor, and then there's a setting there for carpet. Right. How does the vacuum know?
Yeah, how does the vacuum know? And it's another thing, isn't it? You know, sometimes you got little switches on the actual front that it raises, it lowers. I never know which one.
Or you've got lights on the front of them, like you're going to go down a dark road. I mean,
yeah,
you know.
When would you vacuum in the dark?
Exactly. My bit is quick sweep, quick dust, quick clean. That's what everyone wants. That's what we've got.
It's not full of gimmicks, is it?
Nope. You've got the power of a big upright vacuum, but yet the versatility of, let's say, our sweepies.
Yeah.
It does so many different jobs, and it's super, super lightweight. Doesn't matter if the floor's uneven, you know, like if you've got a slate floor.
Yeah.
That's really obscured, rough.
Yeah, they can be awkward.
Yeah, don't worry.
Bits and...
That's what I mean, so like all the nooks, the crannies, the crevices, it will actually pull all it up. Don't worry if you're using it on tiles with quite a deep grout line. It'll pull up all the dirt out of the grout, any hair, any crumbs, maybe the biscuits, etc.
Yeah.
It'll get them all out.
60% of the blue is gone. This blue is going to be the first colour to sell out. You've got a choice of 4. The blue, the purple, the gold or the green. Whichever one you choose, exactly the same. Obviously just the colour that's different. Whatever one, you might want to go for the blue and have it on PayPal. And even with the postage and packaging, we divide that over the 3 payments. So literally, folks, all you pay today is £20.98. First payment of 3. So that's 967,419. Right, Sandra has messaged in. Sandra, a very good morning. Happy Christmas, Sandra. Thank you so much. This is Sandra's message. So this literally just came in live a couple of minutes ago. Right, Sandra says, I bought one of the Merlin vacs. I absolutely love it. I have very dexterity issues with my hands, so I struggle with normal vacuum. The Merlin is so lightweight, I can vacuum all of the rooms and change all the accessories with ease. Thank you, ShopOnTV. Sandra, really pleased that's helped you. Thank you very much indeed. Do you know what? This is what people say to us quite a lot of the time. This is for elderly people. This is for young people. I I don't want to use a heavy vacuum. Why would I want to make vacuuming tiring when it doesn't need to be?
It just doesn't need to be.
No.
And
do you get a lot of that when you do trade
I mean, Sandra's not the first person, and Sandra, thank you for purchasing one, and I'm so happy. You know, it's done everything that we said it's going to do for you, and just made your life a little bit easier. That's what we intended, and that's what we want.
Right, well,
remember, it's the Merlin 2-in-1. There's not many vacuums that can replicate, duplicate what I'm about to do now. This is a full vacuum cleaner. Normally when the vacuum cleaners are full, we lose power, we lose suction out of this end. For the simple reason is, basically, a traditional filter will look like this.
Yep.
All the hair, the crumbs, the dust, the lint, the fluff, the fibre, chokes the life out of it.
So sometimes that's all you get in a vacuum?
Yeah, that's genuinely, well, I'd say a good 90% of vacuum cleaners, their filters will look like that, and the audience at home will know what I'm talking about.
You might be familiar with that then?
You will probably be. 90% I would say we're familiar. You're probably familiar with taking maybe a toothbrush to clean it out. That's normally the biggest thing. So we designed this. So basically what that does, it's going to prolong the life of the filter. It just clips on. It stops the hair going in there. There's a very, very, very fine mesh. And I mean fine, it's like 0.1 graded.
Right, okay.
So it's the very fine dust particles that'll only get through there.
Really?
So literally the only thing that's getting into there is the dust. So the idea is that the air that the motor creates is constantly circulating around. So the vortex is constantly going. That's why, Charlie.
Suction. Here we go again. You can tell what our favourite part of the show is. It's this.
We've got the full.
Right.
Chock-a-block full.
That is jam-packed.
And we've got the very fine bits. So we've got the pepper in there.
Yeah.
We've got the split tea bags, coffee granules.
Yes.
Lentils and cornflakes.
Right.
But I've crushed the cornflakes up a little bit.
That's very dusty. That's fine bits.
So it's got a good mixture of the nasties in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's crack on because this is quite heavy.
And it is an 850 watt
It is
motor,
a proper bowling ball.
10-pound bowling ball, chock-a-block full. And whenever you're ready, Charlie, yeah.
That is... I did shut that quite hard then.
No, it's fine, don't worry.
Luke just flies back.
Yeah. Well, when I've been at shows and exhibitions, if anyone watched it, I do this. Yeah. I get the viewers to throw it at me and I catch it, so they know it's a real ball.
I bet they love that. I mean,
they love it.
When you say 1,000 watts, what does that mean? This one's 850 watts, and you think, well, how powerful is that? That's how powerful it is, folks.
And look, it's chock-a-block full, but the air is still circulating. Can you see that, the back?
You can see that.
Yeah.
It just keeps on
going.
going.
That's because the filter has got that second layer protecting it.
Right, there you go. Now, do you know what? If it can do this, you're going to have no problems with your everyday dirt, are you? Yeah, you're not going to have one. We don't do that at home, no. But, you know, it's going to be like pet hairs, crumbs, or just everyday stuff in the house, what you'd want a vacuum for, it's going to have no problem. I mean, look, we can't do anything more. £69.99, I would say still go for it if it was that price, but you're saving £12, £57.99. We've seen the suction when it's full. Let's see it emptying now.
So, yeah, we just press that little button on the front. That just removes the outer chamber, OK? As we take the filter out, no bags, exactly, no messing around. As I say, the big crumbs will always go to the bottom. Like I said, they're the big ones. But the super fine ones, as promised, hair, dust, fluff or fibre, will always stick to that outer filter. The outer, not the inner. The only part that will go into the inner, so they're the big bits, are... Let's just tap this over there. Yeah. We can move over. That's it. Is in here.
Look at that.
So
I mean, Luke, seriously, that is
super fine dust.
It's like a look at that. It's like a powder. I need to wash my hands off.
So
but that is powder.
Big bits, fine bits. So this prolongs the filter's life.
Yeah.
Keeps the air constantly going round, no loss of power, no loss of suction, regardless whether you've done hair, crumbs, dust, fluff, fibre, pine leaves,
it's a workhorse. Right, look, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no,
and they've got lots more to show us. Let's see what people have been saying about it. Look, we've got more reviews. We just get so many for this. Right, great little vag. I like the fact that it's not cordless. Nice, powerful suction. Works great on my hardwood floors. Pretty easy to empty the container. I would definitely recommend. Kieran says, suction really shocked me. Fantastic value. And how it breaks down is really, really handy. Very, very happy indeed. Do you know what? Although it's corded, look, it's a 6-metre cord. It's really, really easy to move around the house. Right then, have you just joined us? So my name is Charlie. Happy Christmas Eve, wherever you're watching from. On ITV1, we're live here. We're also live, of course, on STV. You might be us on YouTube. The clock's ticking. We've only got about an hour and 25 minutes left. Okay. Now, the blue option, wow. Okay, I've just been told literally live how much we got left. Well, put it this way, 75% of the stock's gone on the blue. It's £28.98 today. And that's the same price if you go for the blue. We've got the purple. Should I show you the gold, actually? Because the gold's also very popular. Oh, a posh bit of gold? Why not? You know, they're all transparent as well. So if you accidentally suck up, I don't know, like an earring or a ring. Now, I'm doing some DIY at the moment. I was missing one screw, and I'm sure it went in the vacuum. But I've got some silly old vacuum. Honestly, it's a nightmare to clean. I wish I had this because it's so easy to just empty and you can see what you've got. Right, now, don't be fooled by the size here. We've just lifted up a bowling ball with this bad boy. It's £57.99. You're going to get, obviously, the vacuum. You get 2 HEPA filters. And look, I would not buy a vacuum without a HEPA filter. Because if you're going to be vacuum, you might as well give yourself a good chance of getting the finer particles too. Why would you not? You're going to get the upholstery attachment. You're also going to get the crevice tool there. Right, I've just been told how busy we have been. You know, maybe you're up late wrapping presents, you've got someone in the background. Well done, you've got a bargain. You know, enjoy Christmas, have a lovely time. It gets to the point where, you know, we start taking Christmas decorations down. This will be arriving after Christmas, ready for when you want to clean. And do you know what? I think it feels good to reset. Because the house can feel bare when you've got Christmas decorations down. But I think New Year, New You and all that, give yourself a really good start, ready for January, make your house spotless. But whether it's a house, an apartment, you know, a caravan, a holiday home, no one wants to vacuum to take up more space than it needs to be. This, it's lightweight, just under 2 kilograms. It's so compact. I mean, you can hang that just on a wall that comes under your stairs. You can collapse it down into a handheld and then put it in a drawer. You know, it doesn't need to take up space, but you have got that power. That's the headline thing for me here. It's powerful. Right, go to the website if you can do, ShopOnTV.co.uk. Now, when you scroll down, you'll see the vacuum, you'll see the sweepies, but you will also see this, the AquaClean by Crystal. This is a window cleaner. Now, it's a 5-piece set, and how about this? Normally, you expect like a 1-year, maybe a 2-year warranty. You get a 5-year warranty. That screams confidence. Normally $49.99, but now it's $39.99. Right, now, I've read about this. I've seen a few clips and videos. I know people absolutely love it, but I want to see this live for the first time. So, do you know, at home, we're going to learn about this together. Any questions, I'll ask them too. We'll get to grips with this. Right, Luke, go for it. I've never seen this before.
So, yeah, I love this product. It's one of the ones that we launched with. So, basically, traditional squidgies have always been made out of rubber.
Okay.
They tend to dry out and crack, so you get a lot of streaks, smears and marks.
Yeah.
Then we decided that we wanted a vacuum type.
Right, okay.
The electric one. And it's not bad, but the big issue is when you use the electric one, as you come down the glass, the base hits your windowsill, and you're left with that much of a window.
Actually, I've got one, and I can see where I tip it forwards, and it's the charging problem too.
Yep.
It wasn't cheap, and I still get streaks. Right. I can see where I've tried to match them up.
So silicone.
Right.
It's super flexible, can't dry out, can't crack. If it bends or misshapes, put it under hot water, it goes back to being straight.
Right.
Now, at the minute we've got a clean window, so we'll keep it like that. We're going to show everyone how it works, but we are going to make a mess on the glass.
Right.
So what we're going to do at home first, you would wet this little microfiber mitt. Now you can see how it's dripping. Take off the excess water at the sink. That way, if you walk through the house, no more drips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if you want to use a fancy chemical or cleaner, by all means, use it. If you want to use Blue Magic, great.
Yeah, great stuff.
Great stuff, that
was
Blue Magic.
busy the other night, yeah.
But just to let you know, if you just want to use just the most simplest and basic.
Just wash it up liquid.
But look, a tiny amount, 3 tiny drops. So 1, 2, 3. I do it like that just so I get the edges in the centre.
So this is your method for outside, right?
Outside and in.
Oh, and inside.
Outside and in. So if you're inside, you can access the window. So obviously, just go in a circular motion. All you're going to do is break down any mess, dirt, dust, grease, grime. Get right up into the corners and edges. Once you're happy you've broke down the mess that's on the window, now the hard job, removing it. Now, traditional window cleaner, squidgy, you'd lay a towel because you'd bring in all the water down.
Yeah.
But that clever little lip that's on that silicone blade just there, if I turn it side on, you can see
like
it.
that.
No, you won't, no. You just rest it on the glass like so, and it'll bend automatically because of that lip. And as I pull down,
Oh, is that satisfying as it looks?
It is, but not only that, what it's actually doing is it's putting the drips into the tank.
So you're wet, your hand's not wet at all?
No, and I'm not putting the water on the windowsill. Now, if I used a traditional squidgy and I stopped and start on the glass, I'd leave a line.
Yeah, you would.
Well, because this
and the water would be collected down here.
Down there, yeah. Because this is silicone, I can stop, start, anywhere I like. I could answer the phone.
Yeah.
I could make a cup of tea. I could go back to where I was. No streaks.
I'm going to get one of these.
Now, here's the best bit. Where's all the water gone, Charlie? It's in my back pocket.
Well, normally, I'd think it'd be down here pooling. It's
in my back pocket. When you see me shake my leg, I've emptied it.
Is it? Okay.
There's 4 little tanks in the back there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And to empty it, Charlie, there's a little bin here. I'm going to tip it on its side.
Down the drain outside. That's a really good
But that glass, it's bone dry instantly.
No streaks?
No streaks, no smears, no marks, no mess.
I bet it's going to be a shower screen as well, isn't it?
Yeah, curved. It'll work on curved glass.
Oh, yeah.
Frosted or patterned. If you've got leaded light windows, whether it's lead on the outside or in between the sheets of glass, it will work. Traditional squidgy will not work over a leaded light glass. It will leave little bits of water in between the lead.
Right.
Now, this is just Nivea hand cream because it's greasy.
Okay.
Now, this could be a couple of things now. Kids with sticky fingerprints. Maybe you've got cats and dogs, wet nose marks.
Just build up.
Mucky paw prints. If you live by the seaside, like I do, you get the salt air.
Yes, you
it
do,
sticks to the glass.
So I jet washed around my patio and it sprays up onto the windows.
Yep, yep. Cosmetic things like toothpaste on the bathroom mirror. Great for that. But also, you get the hairspray.
Right.
An overflow.
That's sticky hairspray.
Yep.
Oh.
It's not very... Just...
You're not messing around.
Now. Just literally...
Yeah.
Wet it. And this is what I mean now.
Just tap water?
Just tap water. Tap water. Any brand, doesn't matter. Now you'll appreciate why I'm using this and not an expensive glass cleaner.
Some can be expensive.
£3 bottle, some are maybe more. It's pennies. So we're just going to go in a circular motion to break down the mess, the dirt, the dust, the grease, the grime. As I say, sticky fingerprints, cats, dogs, wet nose marks, mucky paw prints.
Yeah.
Okay? Once you're happy, you've broke down the mess, take your aqua blade and, Charlie, just rest it on. You don't even need to apply.
Do you know sometimes you watch window cleaners and they're professionals, they do that dance, don't they?
You've got to.
But with this one, that's how we need to do it at home, just that one.
Straight up from the top, all the way down to the bottom. Work your way all the way from one end to... I'm a righty, so I go from left to right.
Yeah.
If you're a lefty, you're probably going to go right to left.
So left-handed, right-handed, okay.
Doesn't matter, but always the same method. 4 tanks.
Oh, that's so clever.
No more water on the windowsill.
And you mentioned earlier, because I've got some squeegees that have changed shape.
Change shape.
So just remind us, how do you get that straight again?
So it's just hot water.
Yeah.
Just boiling hot water from a kettle or a tap. It'll just go straight and just literally
so
just rest it like that
on
a table like that, and the weight of itself will just straighten that blade straight out.
That is how easy it is to clean your windows. Look, no wonder after demonstrations like that, no wonder this is flying out. Oh. Right, so we got your house vacuum nice and tidy. How about your windows now? Right, £39.99, so 199,707. Do you know what, actually? Window cleaners, they vary. The last one time I paid, I think it was like £35, £40 for what? I know, right? One clean.
Yeah.
They did an all right job.
You've still got to do the inside.
Yeah, exactly. Did an all right job, but I'd rather buy the tools I need to do it myself. I mean, that's just as good as they would do it.
Watch this, Charlie. Turn it to the left.
Yeah.
That pole's going to come out.
So it's a 5-piece set.
So what we recommend is if you're inside the house, you're going to basically, let's say I'm inside the house, I'm cleaning inside the windows. We're going to hold it obviously inside, bump, bada, bump. This could be, like I said, it could just be the glass shower door, the shower screen.
It's not heavy.
Tip it out, done. Now, if I was going outside and I was doing a large patio or conservatory door, we don't want people standing on like a ladder or a stool.
No.
Where they could slip or slide. So we made an extension pole. Both pieces, though.
So this comes with it?
This comes with it. But only ShopOnTV have the exclusive to the extension pole.
We love you, Luke.
Won't get this online.
Okay.
So both bits will screw onto this. The reason we made it as a screw thread, if you're using it on a glass veranda, it's not going to slip off. If you're doing the bottom of the patio or conservatory door, you're not doing your bottom back.
Yeah.
But the idea
I've got those.
now,
Yeah, that would be time.
The hardest window to clean, have a guess which one it is? It's the one in the kitchen behind the sink.
Right.
The sink's in the way. You can't really get to it. Use it in conjunction.
Yes.
And watch this. Even on the pole, it's just as easy.
So it's the same pole.
As soon as you rest it on, same pole fits both heads. As soon as you rest it on the glass, it bends.
That's so good.
And
do you know what? You just look so relaxed using this, because I've bought things and it's tiring.
You know, it's great for that safety pole.
Yeah.
I love it on the inside of my conservatory roof.
Right, nice.
Because the drips don't run down my arm anymore.
So even if you're doing like a glass roof
Above your head, like
the
a
water,
skylight.
the skylights, the water still goes into those little wells.
Into the wells and the tanks.
Because honestly, I get soaking wet when I've tried
Yeah.
but there's not a drip of water on you, Luke.
It's bone dry instantly.
Right, there we go. Grab it. £39.99. As you can also have this on PayPal, so it's 3 payments. We've even taken your postal and packaging, divided it into your 3. So literally all you pay today is £14.
Let's show everyone what you get. So you're going to get your microfiber mitt. Remember, that comes off, it's washable.
What, in the washing machine?
In the washing machine, yeah. Just Velcros on and off. You're going to get the 20cm aqua blade, and it's going to come with the small handle that I had on at the start, so just like this. So when you're inside the house, the big pole's not in your way. Okay. Obviously, the exclusive to ShopOnTV, we include the extension pole.
So you get 2 handles.
So 2 handles. Now you've got 2 heads, so 4 pieces. Where's the 5th?
Yeah.
Well, if you've got small panes of glass, like a Georgian bay or sash.
I've got a
Georgian
tiny window in my kitchen. It's an awkward thing.
Or it's a door with the small panes in like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little Georgian ones. Well, we created the mini. But also, what you do with this is everyone loves the aqua blade on any type of glass. Keep this in the shower cubicle. It's nice and small. It's not ugly, like a big squidgy rubber
What about
one.
car windows?
Oh, well, think about it. You know, in the inside of the car, because this is flexible, you stick that right into the inside of the car windscreen and bring all the morning condensation up.
Because they are awkward to clean, aren't they?
Charlie, touch the surface that I've just gone over.
I mean, look, that's bone
dry. And this is great on granite worktops, glass cookers, inside the cooker.
Right,
You know where it's glass? Any type of glass. You could use it on your large, if you've got a massive big glass coffee table, or dining room table where
dining
you eat
tables, yes.
Then use the bigger one to do a bigger surface area. Remember, you don't even need to use it with the handle. If you can get to the area comfortably.
So even just kitchen work surfaces, it's going to help it dry quicker.
And still. But let's show you on the mirror.
Right, OK. We're going to do the mirror as well. We've now reached the busiest part for this. It's the Aqua Clean by Crystal. So it's a window cleaner, 5-piece set. Yeah, so you get all the bits we showed you.
All the bits.
It arrives in the bundle. Normally $49.99, but now it's $39.99. By the way, if you like a bargain, who doesn't? Check out our Freeview channel as well, our dedicated Freeview channel number 89. You can all see a whole range of products on the website, shopontv.co.uk. Lots of items have got 10% off. So have a little look. We've got so much from everything from bedding to, I keep on going. I can't even reel them all off. It's a big shop. Right, we've done the window. Mirror time.
Yeah, because mirrors magnify everything.
Yeah.
And as you said, Charlie, if you employ a window cleaner, number one, a window cleaner only does one side of the glass.
Yes,
you've still got to do the in. Now, this is...
It's half a job, I think, really, isn't it?
I mean, not that I think you can anymore, but let's just say the average window cleaner, let's pretend, and this, I don't think anywhere you'd find one for this price, but let's say it costs £10 a month.
Yeah.
It's 12 months in a year.
Wish.
That's exactly it. You wish.
Yeah.
But there's 12 months in a year, so if you have an average window cleaning coming out once a month, it's £100. He only does one side.
Yeah.
If the inside's dirty...
It ruins the look.
Point
yeah, what's the point?
Of having the outside
You need
done.
both doing, don't they, really?
Yeah, both need doing, in and out.
And even if it was £10 a month, for 3 or 4 months, you could have bought this kit. You know,
what puts people off doing it is they bought electric ones in the past that just don't work.
Savage, not messing around here, are you?
No. You bought...
Isn't he rude?
Bought electric ones in the past, don't work. Had the old-fashioned squeegee too much of a technique, like you said, the window cleaner. It's a great skill.
You can tell me to, but respect to window cleaners, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's a skill. Watch. If you want to use, like I am, just good old-fashioned washing up liquid, do so. But, on the same token, if you wanted to use a fancy chemical or cleaner, you can. And I just prove it. There's no difference in finish.
No.
So this is my whole point. If you want to use something like this that costs you £2 or £3 a bottle, by all means, do.
Go for it, yeah.
But if you want to use something that costs you pennies, not pounds, the only difference, in my opinion, between the two is I can smell that spray.
Yeah.
There's a bit more of a fragrance to it.
Well, so you'd use just washing up liquid
all the time. That's all I use. Because it's designed to cut through grease.
It's a good, it's a good degrease. It's actually just a good general cleaner, I think.
It's designed to cut through grease. So there's your fancy glass cleaner.
So that was one pass.
Yeah. Bone dry. Oh, and I forgot to mention.
Look, I mean that is bone dry.
Oh, sure. Squeaky clean. Sorry, I've got greasy fingers. I've made a mess again. I remember as well. You know, if you've got a walk-in shower or wet room, what is it that discolours the grout? It's the water that drips down.
It's the build-up, isn't it?
So remember,
so
it's not just for glass.
No.
Any type of flat surface. A friend of mine, he's got a valeting business, and I gave him one for his car valeting. Right. Because he was using so many microfiber cloths to dry and polish cars off.
Yeah.
And he was getting stacks of them.
Yeah, I bet,
Now he does the bodywork of the car with this.
Why would you not? That's a good idea.
He can get all the water off the car.
Do you know what? You're right. Even when I was attempting to clean windows, and
that was bone dry,
I would get through a mound of microfiber cloths, and that's just more work.
Just more work, more washing. There's no washing to do with it. Well, you've got the mitt, the tiny little mitt. Now this time, we'll do the 3 drops of washing up liquid.
I'm really impressed. I really want this.
It's such. Well, shall I tell you what, Charlie?
Well, let's do one more. Let's do one more.
I'll tell you what.
There we go. Then we're going to show you bits on the website. There we go. Right, here we go.
Just rest it anywhere in the centre and just pull it down.
Right.
One stroke.
So just, right.
That's it. And if you touch the glass where you've gone over the area...
I've gone over the edge.
Don't worry if you've gone over the edge, but just touch it.
Do you know what? I haven't got a single drop on me.
And
that was literally, I haven't practiced this. I've never done this before. They've been very rude to me in my ear. Touch it, touch it. Do you know what? That is really... And I've got dirty hands.
This was the other bit I was saying about. You could be stopping, starting, collecting, and then once you're happy that you want to tip it out, tip it out.
And you haven't got to go quickly if you don't want to. You can.
Take your time.
You don't have to.
If you want to fly through the job, if you've got maybe your conservatory, if you've got a conservatory that's got over 15 to 20 panes of glass, you could do the in and out, so that's 30 panes, in under 10 minutes.
I bet I could whiz round. Right, we need to move on. These are going. We're getting through the stock. Right, so look, we've now got your windows covered, ready for the new year, inside and outside. That's flying out. Right, okay, let's go to this. Now, I can't wait to show you this. This is the Merlin Sweepies all-surface large brew and the complimentary multi-purpose brew. Right, now, you're not paying £30, you're now paying £20 here, so you get 2 in the bundle. Now, when it comes to sweeping various different hard surface floors, do it with the Sweepies. Now, I'm a big fan of this. Matt, who's also a very good friend of mine, who was with Luke recently, let's show you a clip of why people love and how this can really help you at home with the Sweepies.
What a cool product. We're going double bubble today.
Double bubble, yeah. So you're going to get the Sweepies Pro and the Sweepies. Let's show you on the carpet first, okay? So remember, the way it's been designed with a silicone blade, it creates an electrostatic charge. So just short, sharp little strokes, and look at that, Matt. It doesn't matter if you've got a short pile, deep pile. It could just be a rug, a runner. It just lifts all that hair straight up to the surface.
Hair is hiding in the carpet.
Exactly. We're not saying it's going to replace your big upright vacuum cleaners. They're great machines, but for a quick sweep and a quick dust, there's nothing quite like the Sweepies.
But it's going to save your vac because you're not there pulling it out of the blades and the brushes in your vacuum.
Yeah, and not only that, if you want to take it to a staircase, I mean, you can feel the weight.
Yeah.
Under a pound in weight. It's super lightweight, okay? Great for hanging on the back of a door as well. For storage purposes, ideal. But remember, also for storage, it's left to loosen, right to tighten. It breaks down as simple as that. So if you've got maybe a holiday home out in Spain, these are great on bathroom wall tiles, floor tiles.
Like how you just say holiday home out in Spain, like a dreamer. We're like,
well, that's
one day. Yeah.
So on the carpet, it's great for the hair. As I say, it doesn't matter if you go with the pile or whether you go against the pile. It works with a short pile, deep pile. It could just be a rug, it could just be a runner, but it'll lift all that hair. You can just scoop it up now, pop it straight in the bin or vacuum it up, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, look, we've got pets, especially the big sort of
the big dogs,
the hairy, furry, shaggy dogs.
That's it. Or the golden reliever, big dog, big mess.
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll show you down here on some crumbs too.
Cats, guinea pigs, and
that's it. Well, if you've got pets like a cat, maybe this could be a bit of cat litter. In the kitchen in my house, it's normally the kids with crumbs. So we've got some cornflakes down there, a little bit of rice, a little bit of lentils.
Yeah.
Now these floors, they're not for looking at. They're for walking on.
You've gone extreme with the demonstration
there, so we're going to crunch these right in. We'll make it really fine. Now, it's been designed, it's quad bladed. So the first blade gets the little crumbs, the next one will get the big ones, and so forth and so forth. So even the minute dust particles, it collects.
So regardless of the size of the crumbs,
size of the dust,
it's gathering
crumbs or bits.
using these quad
blades. That's it. You can see it just there, getting all messy out, all the hair stuck to it. That's an electrostatic charge that it creates. So it just pulls everything in, and it's nice and easy to clean. Just rinse it under the tap. That's it.
Perfect.
You don't need a brush to clean a brush. And also, it'll get right into the corners, the edges. Okay.
So I know when you get your what is it, the kitchen cabinet?
The kickboards.
The
Right on the kickboards, right into the corners and edges. Because it's flexible as well, it'll go straight underneath a sofa, a bed, a TV stand, an armchair. You can bring all that dog hair straight in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scoop this over onto this white floor so you can actually just see the really fine bits it's picked up, just for all our viewers at home.
As well. Look at
That's it. Now we're going to go one step further now. Maybe you've had a breakage at home. Maybe it's a glass, a vase. Normally when you break a glass, correct me if I'm wrong, you'll reach for the broom or sweeping brush first of all. Yeah. And then what's the second thing you need to reach for now? It's all right on the big bits, but normally for the fine bits, you need to get that vacuum
very dusty bits of glass.
Yeah, very, very fine shards.
That I feel from personal experience in the past, you avoid those.
Yeah.
They get you without.
Well, as I say, normally you'd sweep it up with a regular broom, and then you normally vacuum over the top to get the fine bits up. Remember, the way the sweepies has been designed, any very, very fine particles, any fine dust, all gets collected. We are that confident.
Yeah. Luke, it's not missing a beat, is it?
Not one little crumb, not one little drop. But
this is amazing. Even just for this job here alone, before the hair, before the dust, before the crumbs, because we all know the next time we're going to drop a jam jar or a glass, it's going to happen.
Exactly.
And if we trust ourselves, we still don't trust the grandkids. And the times I've said to my children, please don't come into the kitchen until Daddy's sorted this mess
hoovered
out.
up, maybe.
I can't trust it. Put your socks and slippers on. You know, do not come in here with bare feet.
Anything that's on that blade, as you can see, it's all collected into the quad blades.
That's fantastic.
You can just literally take this to the tap.
Yeah.
A little rinse off. We've just got some water down there, a little bit of soap, and that's it, nice and clean again. Or you could just take an antibacterial spray and spray it down and give it a quick wipe. Whereas a traditional broom, you always need a brush to clean a brush.
Get into the bristles. Yeah, you don't know what's hiding in there.
Now, I love it for tiles. We've got a lot of pets in my house, the dogs.
Yeah.
It's the wood floors, so whether it's wood laminate, Amtico, Cardine, or whether it's a soft cushion floor, these floors always hide the dust. Now watch. You can see every last little bit of dust, hair,
the satisfaction,
fibre gets picked up.
Imagine collecting all of those bits and bobs and dust and fur and hair that you didn't know was there.
Well, if we would go back to the carpet very, very quickly.
Please do. Take us there.
Normally, what happens is when you use a traditional vacuum cleaner, you'll start to get the hair up, and then where does all that hair go, Matt? It goes around the brush.
It does, doesn't it?
You know, like the roller.
You get snagged.
So what you end up doing is you take a pair of scissors, you're cutting all the hair away. It takes literally, as I say,
been there, haven't we?
a second to pick up and use, a second to wash up and clean. Just remember, when we use it on carpet, the secret is short, sharp little strokes, just like I'm doing now. That creates that electrostatic charge, and then, as I say, all the hair, the muck, the dust will just gravitate to that little blade.
Because then, I mean, not that you'd probably have to, but feel free to go over it with your vac the next day.
The very next day.
Or whenever it might be.
You might even just want to vacuum that hair up. You might not want to touch it.
Yeah.
Just vacuum it up, nice and simple, nice and easy.
But that was hiding in the carpet.
Yeah, you couldn't even see it. Yeah, you couldn't even see it. So as I say, it doesn't matter if it was a short pile, the deep pile, a rug, a runner, it just collects everything. We'll kick that on there just so all the viewers at home can see.
You can see exactly what you've got. Yeah, you've created a wizard's beard.
Yeah, and you can even see just there on the white floor how much fine hair, dust and particles it really just picks up. Now, this is your Sweepies, but we also do the Sweepies Pro.
Right, okay.
So this one's great for all your carpets, your hardwood floors like wood laminate, as I say, Antico, Cardine, a soft cushion floor. You'll know how to separate the two. This one's quad bladed.
Right.
And this one's not. So I'm just going to pop this.
So that's got the design in it. It's got the quad blade technology here up at the top. Yeah. That's the one that Luke's been demonstrating with so far. Don't worry, you do get both. So if you're thinking, oh, hang on a minute, what about the Sweepies? What did Luke just call
Pro.
it? Exactly, but you don't need to panic because you get both.
You get both. You get both in the bundle.
No worries. No more than one item number or anything. There it is on your screen. So 174,500.
The Sweepies Pro.
Yeah.
This one's got more of a rigid blade.
Okay.
So what you do with this is on things like glass. So maybe we want to go over to the little mirror window.
Sure.
It could be a shower door or even a shower screen.
So vertical. So this one's got into all the crevices, and you can choose your colour, by the way. Yeah. This one's a grey one. I've just gone for the grey one naturally, but you've got red or blue to choose from too. But you are getting both Sweepies today. You're getting both of them. So you're getting the one that Luke's just been demonstrating with, plus the Pro, which we're about to see on a vertical job.
With the Pro, you can use it in conjunction with the handle for high up windows that you can't reach or get to.
Okay.
If you can get to any of the windows mirrors, that's how you turn it into a handheld.
So easy.
So simple, so easy. Also, if you want to take the Pro outside, use it in the boot of the car, it will lift the dog hair up just as good as your regular Sweepies.
That is brilliant, because if you've tried to vac the boot, that gets knitted in and you just can't get it out. That's a brilliant job to know.
A little bit of glass cleaner, any brand, it doesn't matter. You don't have to use a glass cleaner, you could just use some distilled water, and look, you just pull it straight down. Shower door, shower screen, car windscreen, but what it'll do is it'll give you a streak and smear free result, and also it's completely bone dry instantly.
So and again, cleaning, drying and gathering all that water at the same time.
Wipe off the blade. It's as easy as that to keep it nice and clean. In the winter time, I like to take this one, the Pro, outside.
Can I just say, I really dislike when you take it off me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like,
the Pro, use it outside.
It just shows you though, just you will love yours when you get yours. So I've become attached to it.
Well, you could use it for scraping the ice and snow off the windscreen of the car. You know, in the winter time. There you go. I'll give you that back because I know you really want that. Let's go back down to these floors and we'll make more of a mess down on the floors. As I say, it doesn't matter if it's a real wood or a wood laminate.
I love this. I've seen a few things get thrown off the high chair before, but
that's it. It could be the kids around the high chair. Like I said, even if we really crush it in there, we grind it down so it's a really fine crumb. Yeah, exactly. And as I say, the worst floors to clean 9 times out of 10 are something like the wood floors. They're the ones that create the dust and the hair. So if you've got any wood flooring, you'll already know this at home. Remember, not just designed for your hard floors, carpets too. We'll move on to the carpets in a second. And it's just so simple and so easy to use. Doesn't matter if you're right-handed, left-handed user, it really doesn't matter. As I say, you can just sweep it all up into a little pile, vacuum it up, or just literally collect it with a dustpan. It's as simple as that. I
love the way you've got the quad blade technology. It's easy to wash and wipe clean. Run it over with an anti-bac wipe or an anti-bac spray with some kitchen roll, and you've cleaned it. You're not worried about what's in the bristles or anything.
Nothing
and
like
the bristles aren't missing anything. You've got that continuous. You almost think like, oh, why didn't I think of that? Or where has this been all my life? Why haven't I bought one before? But you know, they've not been widely available, have they?
No. ShopTV have got the exclusive.
Oh, love that. ShopOnTV with the exclusive. We can say exclusive. ShopOnTV. There it is.
You've got
sing it loud.
The exclusive. So it's the first time it's ever been in the UK. Literally till now. As I say, quick rinse off. Okay. We'll do the glass again because I really like the glass, just to really prove that.
Well, because we've all been there. We've all dropped a bowl, a glass,
a wine glass, maybe.
A jar,
Never full.
Never full. Never full if you can help.
So as I say, we've got the really fine glass down there, and as I say, that's what you'd normally use the vacuum vacuum cleaner for, the very fine bits. Listen, in one single swipe, we are that confident.
Amazing that.
And we'll get the rest of it up. Amazing. So it doesn't matter if it's the fine things, you can see it just creating the fine.
One sweep, you did that with one sweep.
Yeah.
Like you weren't there, like with going back over it and over it and over it, because the bristles got some but not all. This is the single blade technology with the quad blade design, sweeping everything left to right on the whole sweep. Here it is in action in a few pre-recorded images now, going in and under a table. You can see there. You can see it going on vertical surfaces now. Now, whichever sweepies you're using, you could use them how you feel comfortable. So go vertical or horizontal. Love collecting the hair in the shower like that. And if you've got a broom, and if you've tried doing it with the broom before and kept missing bits, or if you've got wet spills and you're just panicking thinking, okay, there's a load of milk or orange juice on the floor, or an egg with the egg shell. Do I pick up the pieces of eggshell and then wipe up the egg? You just get it all with the sweepies. It's easy.
Oh, I love your stuff, Joe. I've got to tell you, the bundle's been very, very popular here. Oh, you're over there, sorry. Been very, very popular on ShopOnTV. So if you like both of them, you get both in the same bundle. So normally £30, it's now £20 for the whole set. So for the both brooms, 174500. It's just quick and easy. Right, what's also been very popular, we've been focusing on the Merlin 2-in-1. This is like the hero of the show. You will love it. You just got to choose which colour do you want. Do you want the gold, the green, the purple or the blue? Now the blue, as usual, is the most popular today. We've got less than an hour. It's just gone, it's about 2:05 in the morning. Happy Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to all of you. The blue is popular. In fact, right, it's limited stock. Oh my word. It's going to sell out. If you want the blue, you need to check out your baskets. We're down to the last 10%. Get ready for after Christmas to give your house a good spruce. This is your everyday vacuum for your big homes, for your flats, but it's your upright. It's also your handheld. So around the sofas, around the stairs, around the cart, this is ideal. If you struggle to lug around your big, heavy vacuum, who wants to have a heavy vacuum? You don't need it, regardless of what age you are. But maybe you have an elderly mother. Maybe they struggle to, or elderly father struggle to lift their vacuum up and down the stairs. This is easy. It's lightweight, therefore, under 2 kilograms, 850 watts. Oh my word, that lifts up a bowling ball. We've seen it live. It's a 6-meter cable. You got a built-in HEPA filter. In fact, you get 2 filters, you get a spare one. So when one's drying after you've rinsed it, you can still carry on cleaning. There's 4 of everything. Handheld, tight spacing, we've talked about that. And you get a 2-year manufacturer's warranty. You've got to register that online. This could be the only vacuum you'll need to buy. Storage is going to be easy. Coming under the stairs, of course, like normal. But because this claps down into a handheld, you can keep the pieces together in a drawer. Right, caravans, this is ideal. Holiday homes, ideal. £57.99. Do you know, have a lovely Christmas. Enjoy every single moment, whether with your family, on your own, however you're spending it. When decorations are down, we're in like tidying mode. And I find housework can actually be fun and quite satisfying, providing you've got tools that work and it's easy. And, well, no one wants housework to be tiring. This makes it very, very easy. Right, so 967491. Now, we look like twins today. Not in... but in terms of shirt...
I think you mean.
You get the idea. Anyway, right, so look, for those who've just joined us then, talks about this. So it's a 2-in-1.
2-in-1 by Merlin, yeah. So 850 watt motor, so great amount of power, great amount of suction, really lightweight, under 2 kg. So practically anyone can lift it and use it virtually. The on and off switch is just there, so pick it up to switch it on. You don't need to bend down. It will work with any and every type of flooring there is.
Right.
So whether you've got a tiled floor, slate, ceramic, marble, Antico Cardine, you may have a soft cushioned floor like Lionel or vinyl. It could be teak, real wood. It could just be a short piled carpet like I'm using it on. You might have a deep pile. You could just be using it on your favourite rug and runner. Now let's just show the folks at home we're not just going to put it on the surface. I like to dig it into that pile.
So that could be any carpet, like a deep pile carpet.
Pile carpet, doesn't matter. You can see how much I've dug it and ground it into that. That's there.
You've bedded that in.
Remember, there's no roller inside the vacuum, so there's nothing to mat with all the hairs like the traditional ones do. And you've got like a little squidgy blade on the back, because what that little blade does, it helps create static as you move it, and that static will help lift, let's say, like the deep dog hair down deep in the pile. You've got like a really like a shaggy dog. Now, the nice bit is you can go from one surface to the next without changing any settings.
Nice.
So from, let's say, a carpet, maybe in the front room,
so it's any
your
floor,
hardwood
really?
floors. Yeah, every floor. Hardwood floors, maybe in the landing or the hallway. Could be in your utility room, as I say, maybe around the back door where all the dogs and the cats come in and out of the house. And look, we've got the fine crumbs, the big ones. You will get edge-to-edge cleaning with this vacuum. Whether you go flat on like I just did, or whether we go side on, it really, really makes no odds.
Honestly,
It just leaves the surface barefoot clean.
And it's so lightweight. So when you're doing a whole house, surely you don't find this tiring.
No, that's the bit. You can literally just push it around. I mean, I can just literally use a finger and a thumb to pick it actually up.
So up and down the stairs.
Fabulous.
That's, again, just under 2 kilos.
So it's 2 kgs when it's fully assembled.
Yeah, right.
But obviously, if we start to dismantle it into a handheld, it's going to become lighter. So we'll just show everyone at home. We'll just turn it off.
Yeah.
On the back, you've got this little switch. Just pull it down. So I'll just open that up and close it again so everyone can see. That's open. And the handle will just lift straight out. So great for storage purposes. Motorhome, caravan, so you can take it with you now. There's a traditional vac, you probably can't. Use it in the boot of the car, like this. If you're thinking of the staircase, you could use it on the staircase, like this too. But what I would personally do on the staircase is I would remove the head. And to do that, all you simply do is you can just give it a little pull out. It's nice and easy, there's no buttons. But if you struggle with your hands, anyone's got weak hands dexterity, rest your foot on it and just give it a tug. Now you can use it without attachments like this. So there's the lentils, all right.
Got fine dust in there.
Fine dust in
powder.
there too. Yeah, so this is just basic, as I said.
It's like you're seasoning the stairs then.
Yeah. I've got pepper in there, tea like leaves and granules, and coffee granules too. Now I don't need to use it with an attachment. If I've just knocked something over, I don't want to set up the whole thing.
Was it if guests around, you're busy getting ready?
Something ready for Christmas or something.
Yeah, you think you have to get that big, heavy vacuum? No, just get the handheld.
Get the handheld. And look, you don't need to use it with an attachment if you don't want to. But we do give you a couple of attachments. This is one of my favourite ones. This is the upholstery pad. So you use it on the bed, the sofa, the mattress, the armchair.
When was the last time you vacuumed your mattress? The actual cushion covers?
Yeah, exactly.
Pillows even.
Like, you know, maybe you might own a hotel.
Yeah?
You know, you just want to give everywhere a quick deep clean, you know, that dust mite situation.
So what about dog beds, cat beds?
Great on dog beds, cat beds. Maybe you're a mobile dog groomer.
Yeah.
Take it with you. Maybe that you do some DIY at other people's houses. You know, maybe you're a painter, a decorator, and you need to give everywhere a quick dust before you actually start doing the job. Use it for those areas.
I really worry about that because I've got sanders and all sorts, and you want to make sure you've got as much dust as you can.
Yeah, especially if you're glossing and things.
Yes.
Remember, turn this round 180 degrees. That way, when you go to do the rise of the staircase, it's nice and simple. We don't have to go all funny-handed. So we can literally bottom to top, work our way.
Backs of the sofa.
Or we could just go across it like so. Back of the sofa, or maybe your headboard, long hairs and things.
Headboard.
Yeah, you know, you get like these plush, like you said, fabric headboards. But they do attract the hair. They do, a lot of things stick to them.
I mean, they look lovely, but they can be.
They look great.
This is ideal.
Now, remember, we've designed a double filter system. I love the double filter. If you've got pets, you'll become a lover of that too, because it's that allows this little vacuum cleaner not to lose power when it's chock-a-block full. So we've got the very fine particles in there.
Yeah.
We'll now get some of the bigger ones.
We've got cornflakes.
Yeah, cornflakes in there now. So we'll get a bit of A bit of everything in there, as you can see.
Yeah.
Now this,
Right.
oh, excuse me, is a £10 bowling ball.
If you've just joined us, wait till you see this.
It is super heavy. I
Don't get a bed. Watch this.
Let me just, sorry.
Right,
You got that?
No, I'm only joking.
But
it is heavy. It's a real 10-pin bowling ball, this.
it is in one hand.
Joe, it wouldn't be the one I'd choose, actually. This would be too heavy.
Yeah.
I'd actually choose a light one if I was, you know.
But it is for demonstration. If I use a light one,
Yeah,
it's just for demonstration purposes, so people can feel that it is a proper good weighty
This is heavy.
ball.
So
That's full. Yep.
You ready? Right. This is what that wattage looks like. This is how powerful it sucks. There you go. There you go.
850. Because look, we're still creating that power.
So rest assured,
No
you're thinking,
loss.
how powerful is it? Is it going to suck well? Well, it really is going to.
That's how powerful they are. We could swing this around all day of the week and nothing could happen. And it will not overheat.
No.
Nothing's getting warm, nothing's getting hot. And look, we're going to show the folks at home really quickly how
That's what we love.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
And this is my favourite bit, is the filter part. Because as I say, it's the hair that normally clog up the filters. They damage them. You end up having to take a little brush out to clean your filter. When you remove your HEPA filter, all your big crumbs will basically fall to the bottom.
That's so much in there.
But the fine crumbs always stick to the outside of the filter because we did a double layer. That way, you get all the big crumbs.
That can be under your coffee table, behind
fibers,
the kitchen.
The fluff, excuse my fingers, don't worry, I wash my hands, folks. So yeah, it'll pick up the fluff, the lint, the big crumbs, but the fine particles of dust.
Oh, I like it. So that could be under the sofa, that stray peanut under the chair.
Remember, this is a HEPA filter, fully washable filter. So you're not having to buy replacements constantly. If you wash this on average, let's say once a week.
Right, yeah.
You get about 4 years out of one.
Really?
Yeah, if you wash it on average once a week, obviously if you washed it a bit less than that, it would last you a little bit longer.
Honestly, you get two filters with this. You get the crevice tool, you get the upholstery tool. It all comes together. It's your upright and it's your handheld.
Yeah.
£57.99. Oh, I've just been told, if you want that blue, though, you really need to be quick. It's, right, we're down to almost single figures now. So, look, this is very, very limited stock. One item number, do you want the purple, blue, green, or the gold? You do need to start checking out. You are going to miss out if you don't, OK? It's not yours until you check out your basket. If you want it on PayPal, choose Pay in 3. It's £20.98 today. Right, or one full payment, £57.99, whichever's easiest for you. But this will arrive after Christmas, so you're going to be ready making your house spotless there. Right, this is impressive. We've done cornflakes, we've done stairs, we've done hard surfaces here. This could be any carpet, any hard floor, but then you might use it primarily just for around your car, you know, who knows? Everywhere can get dusty, everywhere around the home can get filthy. This is going to make light work of
Use it on curtains, Venetian blinds, things like that. Any type of upholstery, any type of fabric, OK? Use it in conjunction with the handle and without. So if you need to get down low and you say to yourself, oh, I don't really want to having to bend down there, you don't need to. So maybe you've just got some cat litter down there and you just want to get those last little bits up.
Yeah.
You can. That'll just stick onto there until I just literally pop it in.
Yeah.
With your other one, I'll show you the other attachment that you get. This is your crevice tool.
Because normally you put that into the flexible hose and you have to bend down and do
Yeah, so no more bending down with the flexi hoses. You can be in an upright position.
So you move the whole unit around it?
Yeah, exactly. Just cutting through all the dust, the dirt, the grease. Get those last bit of cornflakes in there. And yeah, so, I mean, like I said, behind the radiator, the dust... It doesn't
miss any, does it?
No.
It just grabs it all.
It just brings it all straight through. So if I go for the very fine ones, you can just see it pulling and pulling and pulling. And it just gives you peace of mind that you're getting everything, every last little bit of dust up. So if you are an asthma sufferer,
yeah,
it's a good thing to have in the house.
Well, this is it. There's no way I'd ever buy a vacuum without a HEPA filter. Do you maybe live by fields? Do you worry about pollen? Do you worry about fine dust particles? This is going to help to get those.
And just going really low to the back of things, really low to furniture. You know, the back of a sofa, the bed, the armchair, things where you spill things or the kids drop all their crumbs.
Or in between the washing machine and the wall.
Exactly that, down the side of the washing machine. Or like maybe you've got a really deep grout line and you've got little bits stuck in there. Pop your crevice tool on and just glide up and down the grout.
Behind bookcases, sideboards, all that kind of thing.
Or as I mentioned, if you've got like, you work on your laptop quite a lot, use it across your laptop keys.
Yeah, because you eat crumbs, biscuits, they get in between the keys.
Yeah.
A car behind you, that kind of...
It's great on the staircase, as you can see why. If it's a short pile, deep pile, any type of rug or runner. And in literally about 10 to 15 seconds, you'll have it fully assembled. But for storage purposes, I mean, it breaks down.
In the bag?
Yeah, but literally...
carrier bag?
1, 2, 3... About 10 seconds, I'd say, once you've got accustomed.
So no tools, no Allen keys?
Nothing. No tools, no Allen keys, no of them little tiny silver buttons that you're awkward to press. That work on a spring. There's none of that. That's where you wrap your cord from top to bottom, just around those 2 little hooks. If you hang it on the back of something, the head will just lay completely flat, so it goes flush against the door. But if you wanted to stand it up in an upright position, it'll stand in an upright position.
So you might put a hook on the wall.
Exactly.
In the cupboard under
hang it on the back of a door.
Back of it, you could easily.
Yeah, quite
under
easily.
the door.
I've done it myself. I've done it myself in the past.
Or even in a wardrobe.
Wardrobes. Yeah, that's a good shout. A wardrobe, or just like the where you keep your coats.
Yes, yeah.
In a cloak cupboard, maybe.
If you're in a caravan, if you got camper vans as well, this could be absolutely perfect.
Yeah, well that's it. Exactly.
You've still got that suction.
So that's that power, that suction. So basically, you know, if you're in a motorhome caravan, you think to yourself, well, I want to give it a good deep clean, but I can't take that big heavy vacuum cleaner. One, the storage, and 2, some of them pull too much power. Yeah.
Well, who would benefit from this? You know, is it you? Maybe you want to buy it for your mum or dad. They're a bit elderly. Do they struggle lugging things around? But this is for a young age group too. It's just an easier way of cleaning. It's a lightweight vacuum. But people sometimes think, okay, because it's a smaller compact vacuum, do you sacrifice power? We just lifted up a bowling ball with this, and the vacuum was full of dirt when we did it. Right, you've got that suction power, £57.99. We're coming towards the end of the show. You do need to start checking out. Right then, what have we got next?
So, just to let everyone know as well, no roller inside. So you're not going to be cutting away the hair like you do with a traditional one when the hair starts to mat. There's none of that. The maintenance is minimal.
That's a horrible job, cutting off the hair.
I hate that. You can wash all the tanks out. You could pop that in the dishwasher if you wanted to. You could wash it by hand. That's completely up to you. Remember, as I say, if you wash the filter on average once a week, you'll get about 4 years use out of it. Let them air dry, but remember, ShopOnTV, you've got 2.
There you go.
One on it and a spare, so you're not waiting around.
We're here every single day.
You just pop the spare in and off you go. So there's no messing around, there's no waiting about.
No.
It doesn't matter what type of floor you use it on. So whether the kids have just come in, they've had some, I don't know, popcorn, you know, you're nibbling on the sofa watching your favourite Christmas movies.
Yes,
you know how it is, it's all down you, it's all down them, E.T. for me. Yeah. It's always E.T.
Is it really?
I loved E.T. as a kid.
Just classic. What's your favourite Christmas film? Email us in. Maybe you're going to watch one after, or you've watched one today.
And just to show everyone, like, it's all right, the big stuff, but the fine stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, I've done it on a red carpet, so it really stands out. Okay.
Yeah, you're not messing around there.
Yeah, exactly.
The final puzzles, they always get trapped in the carpet.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, so the big stuff, you know, anything can pick up the big stuff. It's the little stuff. It's like off the Christmas tree. When you go to pat down your Christmas tree, you're going to have all these pine needles. They drive you mad. You'll be seeing them for days and days normally.
And they get worse and worse and worse. Yeah. You know, maybe keep your decorations up till mid-January. I never know what the guidelines is there. You don't
want to know in my house, honest to God.
Go on.
My wife, she puts the Christmas tree up the second week of November.
Right. Oh, really? Honestly. So when do you take them down then?
And literally, this is the best bit, Boxing Day.
Right, okay.
Work that out. There's
4 o'clock, Christmas Day, we've had our food, pack it away.
There you go, Kelly. Everyone knows you. There you go. Everyone knows your secret now, love. Sorry. But literally, the second week of November, that Christmas tree's up, and on Boxing Day, I'm in the attic, putting it all back up there.
Yeah. But the real trees get messier and messier.
She likes the build-up. But remember, any type of flooring, any type of carpet, So, and folks, just think about all the different uses you've got for it. Beds, mattress, sofas, sofas, armchairs. Use it in the boot of the car, use it in the caravan. Yeah. I mean, it's just so
any home.
Yeah.
Any home.
Maybe you're a cleaner.
Yeah.
You go to people's houses. Think about this, taking it from one place to the next, packing it down, taking it with you, knowing that you've got a vacuum that's super, super lightweight, but yet still got the power of one of, let's say, the big named vacuum cleaners.
You don't need to spend that sort of money, Luke.
Don't. It's like some people say to me all the time, they go, oh, you know, I really like the idea of not having a cord on my vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
And I say, well, there's lots of vacuums you can go and buy without a cord, but there's a big few issues. One, you're probably going to go to about 400 watts. Yeah. So it's not got the best suction.
They can be disappointing.
Two, if you're lucky, you'll get about 30-minute runtime.
Yeah, they're normally a lot more money. So,
yeah. And then have you noticed what always makes me laugh? There's a big brand out there. Yeah. You buy it, I think the machine.
Where you're going with this,
and then you have to buy a separate charging station.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't come with batteries.
No. So you get the actual vacuum, and then you have to plug it in and just sits there all ugly, just charging. If you want the really fancy place where you place it, that's another 160.
It mounts up.
Just to
for me,
dock
it's
it.
another job. And you think, you always say, gotta get up. Charging a battery. I mean, that's not fun. It's just more work. It's another job. And with this one, you do get a long cord. It's 6 meters. So if you've already got a corded vacuum, do you ever wish, I wish it was just 1 more meter or however?
And there's another thing people forget about. You know, we've all got these smartphones now, don't we? And what does a smartphone tell you? The battery life. Because lithium-light batteries all have a life.
Before you know it, you can see in your phone, give it a year or two and it goes down.
80%, 70%, that's why it dies so fast.
And then it's more batteries.
Same with the vacuum.
Honestly, this is just optimum power. You haven't got to worry about that. Right, the blue, we've got a handful left. A handful left. 1 item number, then you just choose your colour. It's a drop-down menu. Then just choose purple, blue, green or gold. The blue, as normal, is going to be the first one to sell out. Right then, do you know what? We're going to do the bowling ball demonstration very, very soon.
You want to see that bowling ball again? Let's just cut through that dirt. Look at that. That'll just show you the power that's got. I wish we had an overhead shot for this.
It's beautiful.
You can just...
And it is a beautiful, crisp line you've got through here.
Yeah, straight, crisp line. I'm just cutting directly through all that mess, all that dirt, and in seconds as well. Literally, you're not constantly going over the same spot. A quick glance, and I mean, because that was...
Well, when you're doing your stairs, because I would do the crevice tool for the corner bits there, especially got those rails.
And then you'd use this for the main bit.
Oh, excuse me. Or the main bit. You might use the main bit just to go up and down.
Yeah, up and down like so. Remember, you can spin that round, so you can do it in an upright position.
So you just push it in, then. You've got to make sure it's pushed.
So all the fittings and fixtures just slide in. So as I say, there's no silly buttons to press, so you're not fiddling around. You can just literally pop, off, in, out, slide one on, slide one off.
There you go.
Simple and easy.
Well, we're going to fill this up, then we're going to show you
let's fill it up.
how powerful this thing is. And you think, right, it's a small compact vacuum. No, it is, but it also packs a lot of power. Well, that's the thing here. When you buy vacuums, it's the first thing everybody asks. How powerful is it? You want it to be powerful.
Well, most vacuum cleaners will, I mean, this holds a litre, but most vacuum cleaners, when they're chock-a-block full and the filter's fully submerged, they're not breathing.
No.
They're not circulating the air. So if you've ever used like a vacuum cleaner where you have to put like a little brown bag inside it.
Yes.
Eventually, when that bag is full, there's no more air going around, so there's a loss of power at the opposite end.
My old vacuum, you know, even when it's not full, I still notice the power. So I'm emptying when it doesn't need emptying because of the dirt. It's just the power. I mean, that's just boring. That's more trips to the bin.
Exactly.
Right, go on then.
£10 bowling ball.
I love this.
It's so heavy. I mean, you can see how heavy it is. £10. I mean, this is just to prove that, you know, we've made a little funnel. I've popped it on the end of my attachment, and this just shows you how strong the suction really is.
If you want a powerful, compact vacuum, this is the ultimate test.
Get it through the air. Go on, Charlie. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
850 watt motor. I mean, that should speak for itself.
Yeah, there you go.
Every single time. Ladies and gents, this Christmas time, when you get it home, you'll be using it every single day of the week, practically every week of the year, for one job or the next. it will become your go-to vacuum cleaner. Believe me, I've used all the big upright cleaners, and each and every day, whether it's a quick sweep or a quick dust, or whether it's a deep clean.
You don't need it. You don't spend lots and lots of money on vacuums.
It's the Merlin 2-in-1 each and every time.
You don't do spend hundreds. This is the one you need. Do you know what? I'll be right back. Do you know what? We love this, Luke and I. The people who have bought this from us here on Shop on TV have written saying how much they love it. Look at these reviews. We've got so many of them. We haven't got time to read them all, though. Patrick, emailed in, wrote in and said, bought this for a caravan. It is brilliant. Strong suction, lightweight, and can convert to handheld and comes with attachments. Yeah, crevice tool, upholstery, it all comes with it. Jane says, I have had this little vacuum for 10 plus years and really wanted to write a review because it's so great. I have nothing but good words to say about it. It's a fantastic little workhorse. Love it, love it, love it. There you go. Now, the proof's in the pudding, as we've just seen with Luke. And when people take the time to email in, that's what our customers have said about it. Honestly, we touched on this with Luke. You don't need to spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds on vacuums. Now I've seen this, people who do, I think it's a waste of money, quite frankly. This is money very, very well spent. Now, ordinarily, £69.99. That's still good. I'd happily pay £80–90 for this, but now it's 57.99. So, one item number. Type into the search bar when you go to ShopOnTV.co.uk 967491, and then you just choose purple, blue, green, or gold. The blue, as normal, is the most popular. Do you know what, this feels like it's busier than the last show Luke and I did. We got through a serious amount of stock. We're live here on ITV1 and STV. Can you imagine how many people are buying this now? Yes, we're getting ready for Christmas. Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas Eve. But we're getting ready for after Christmas when the house gets a bit of a mess. So you're going to get your 2 HEPA filters. That's high efficiency particulate air, and it helps to catch the finer particles, the pollen, the dust, all that kind of thing. It's going to really help to do just that. So if you're spending time vacuuming, you might as well do that. You're going to get the upholstery tool, and you get your crevice tool behind the sofas, in between the cushions, you know, between the seat and the handbrakes, all that kind of thing. It's brilliant. It's a good size, that. You know, some crevice tools are quite wide. It defeats the point. I don't understand why they do that. This is really, really nice and slim. Right, there you go, folks. Would you like the gold, the green, the purple, or the blue? Right, if you want to spread that cost interest-free, PayPal, Pay in 3, set that up, but you can do it in literally minutes. £20.98. That's all you pay today. That includes your postage. But the quickest way to order, on their website, right here, ShopOnTV.co.uk. Well done if you've got this. Well done. You've got this as a saving. You've got an upright, you've got a handheld, and it's just so powerful. Good on you. Right, now, we've also got this, the AquaClean by Crystal. Now, this is the window cleaning set. The first time I've ever seen this was in the early hours this morning. About an hour ago we saw this. You absolutely love it. A quarter of the stock's gone. Now, if you've got any questions, email us in studio@shopontv.co.uk. We're live for about another half hour, live until 3 a.m. But once again, Merry Christmas. Right, go on then, Luke.
Right.
Oh, look.
I know, yeah.
You've written it in hand.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you very much.
So we've made a bit of a mess on the window just with a bit of hand grease. We'll get some hairspray on there because it's a bit cosmetic-y.
Dirty.
Yeah, and we're just going to rub that all in. There we go. Nasty, greasy, dry mess. There we go, get off my hands too. Now, the great thing about the AquaClean is it collects the water. Most things you normally, you either lay a towel down on the windowsill, do you know what I mean?
Your hands runs down your arm, goes into your sleeve,
and the other thing is you've got to do it at such a skill to do it.
It's like a dance. It's like a rehearsed dance.
It's all gone out the window, literally, now. So what we're going to do is we're going to wet the little microfiber mitt, take off any excess water. We're going to use a little bit of washing up liquid, any brand. But if you prefer to use one of the fancy glass cleaners, by all means do, or maybe your Blue Magic.
You don't need
great stuff.
Blue Magic.
So remember, break down any mess, dirt, dust, grease, grime, sticky fingerprints, cats, dogs, wet nose marks, mucky paw prints. Once you're happy you've broke down the mess on the glass, take that 20cm AquaClean, rest it on the glass. It doesn't matter which side you start on, but just pull it down one way.
That's
As you get down to the bottom, just slow down. Now watch. I'm going to pull it away. where did all the water go?
So, well, it's not down your arm. It's not in your sleeve.
Yep. Basically,
it's not a right old mess on the bottom.
We're going to finish the rest of the window off, and I'll show you where all the water went. Remember, it's this silicone lip that allows me to do what I'm about to do now. I can stop, start, go back, collect, no dreaded line. So that makes me OCD approved. Not only that, it's bone dry.
Honestly, I can vouch for that, folks. Bone dry. So for inside, for outside,
yep.
Your mirrors, we'll put that in a minute. Mirrors, you got shower screens and so on. Tile walls.
Now this time, I'm going to use quite a bit more water than I did originally.
Okay, right.
Yeah, because this is where I'm just going to show you. You can just pop it on the glass. Go, 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 go. You saw how much water was on there.
Yeah.
Boom.
So it collects there.
All 4 tanks.
So you're not going to use as many cloths. Well, no cloths. You don't need to.
No cloths. No microfiber wet mitt. So all I'm going to do is tip it on its side, ladies and gents. We've got a bin just here.
Right. So in the bin just down here, yeah.
So ready and tip.
That is clever design. You can whiz round your house.
Whiz round your house with not leaving water all down the sills, all down the sides. Not a streak, smear or mark in sight, and all we're using is pill washing up liquid.
Pill washing up liquid.
No
How much do you spend on window cleaners?
No fancy cleaners.
No.
And we've made a mini one. So the mini one, I'm just going to show you. I could use this on the inside of a glass coffee table.
Nice.
The car windscreen for morning condensation. I can use it in a downwards motion like I'm using it now. Great on the shower door or shower screen. You can see where all the water's gone onto that blade. Again,
that's a really clever idea.
Again, if you want to, you could just carry a little cloth with you.
Yeah.
Give it a little wipe.
I mean, I've been going through like quite a few cloths by now.
Yeah.
And the buffering, taking the smears off,
more
that's
buffering.
The tiring part, I think.
No
more of that.
It's silicone, so it cannot dry out and it can't crack like a rubber one.
Yeah.
Because they'll always dry out and crack. Obviously, this is the 20cm aqua blade. So the idea behind this one is where you've got the really big windows or patio conservatory doors or, your shower door or your shower screen, you can just literally whiz through it, tip it on its side, empty the water out, job done.
So at home, you have a bucket around with you?
Literally, yeah. So
or
basically, no. I would wet this, just wet that. And it only needs to be slightly damp. A couple of drops of washing up liquid. You'll clean about 5 or 6 windows that side with just a tiny little bit. If we move on to the mirrors.
Should we have a look at this?
And this could be glass coffee tables as well. I love it. We've got a walk-in shower and wet room.
Nice.
And every now and again, the bathroom wall tiles.
Well, the soap, the scum, grouting gets dirty.
And again, bone dry, squeaky clean.
One pass.
One pass.
One pass.
Already dry.
So there's no elbow grease. Because it's a good microfiber cover. Is it microfiber on the?
Yeah, so that's microfiber.
So yeah,
fully washable.
Take much effort.
So Velcro there. Boom, off. Now you can use any brand of these. You might find your own. Yeah, which you can do. If it's slightly smaller, don't worry, folks. Just take a side off; it'll fit it.
No, I like it. You think of everything.
Yeah, we have. So you don't have to buy these directly from us, even though they are available.
I'm just looking at the time. We haven't really got a few minutes left, and any questions, keep them coming in. So it's a 5-year warranty on this bundle, but let's go through the 5 components that you're going to be getting.
Microfiber mitt.
Right,
That's
okay.
Piece number 1. 20cm aqua blade head.
You
piece
get that.
Number 2. Small pole that fits both heads. Right. Piece number 3. I've already shown you the mini one. Yeah, great for the shower door, car windscreen,
I've got tiny
morning condensation.
That'd be good.
Great on Georgian doors.
Yeah, like internal doors. You've only got a thin panel of glass.
Now that set is fabulous when you do inside the house.
That's 4. And you get the cover,
That's 4 bits. Yeah, so that's 4 pieces there. But this is my favourite, the extension pole. Both pieces...
It's an extender.
...will fit onto the extension pole, right to tighten, left to loosen. And the best bit is, it works just as easy
there you go.
With the extension pole as without. And again, the glass is instantly bone dry. The inside of your conservatory roof, you'll love it because you'll get no drips running down your arm into your undies, honestly.
Honestly, the price for this would cover only 1 trip from the window cleaners to my house.
And it's
and they only do the outside. Yeah, they only do the outside, you still got to do the
one
inside.
job.
Right, there you go. 5-piece set, 5-year warranty. It's the Aqua Clean by Crystal. It's the window cleaning set. So 199707 is your item number. If you just go to the website, click live products, you'll see it all there. Add it to your basket. You must start checking out. Now, speaking of the website, here it is. So you can see the window cleaning kits on here, the Merlin products, the Sweepies is a fantastic piece of kit. By the way, the collapsible mop and bucket is brilliant. Check that out. Yeah, the bucket collapses, and it's a telescopic pole for the mop. So you're going to find your own easy set. Joel, speaking of the Sweepies, though, let's see this in action. Normally £30 is now £20. You get 2 brooms. Here it is in action.
Just so you know, it doesn't matter which broom that you do pick up and use on the floor. They both will work in exactly the same way. As I say, this one's just better. It's a little bit more flexible, but God forbid if you wanted to, you picked up the wrong one, for argument's sake. So we pick up the rigid one. Yeah. It will still work just as well on your floors. So really, ladies and gentlemen at home, it makes no difference which one you use. They both work with short, sharp little strokes. It's basically those little strokes that create the static charge, and that's what lifts the hair straight out the fibres, whether you go with the pile or against the pile. And not only that, it will rejuvenate the pile of the carpet. It stops it looking dull. It lifts it back to the surface. And you can just see how all that hair has come straight out the carpet. Now with this one, the Sweepies Pro, this is the one that's got the button, so you can actually now use it on upholstery, beds, mattresses, sofas, armchairs. If you want to, I use it often in the boot of the car. You know, when I've took the dog out for a walk, it's a bit wet, it stops all my upholstery getting full of the dog hair, and I can just literally go across the boot of the car. You can see all the hair it gets up. Fantastic. And like I said, if you've got the wood floors, they're the ones that get the most dust and the most hair. And it's the bits that you don't see, as we said earlier, okay? It'll pick up every little bit of nook,
large and small,
or dust. And because we use a bristleless broom, nothing to misshape. Bristles always bend and buckle. We give you a 5-year blade warranty guarantee on the silicone blades, okay?
And these are the alternatives that we're looking at today.
You need a brush to clean a brush. With the Sweepies, we can just take it off to the sink, a quick rinse, antibacterial wipe, we're good to go.
I mean, look at that. That scene, I don't want to speak too ill of it because it can hear me. I don't want to upset it. But that has seen better days.
Well, after using like a normal traditional broom outside, you probably wouldn't want to take it back inside the house.
You wouldn't, would you? You just wouldn't trust that, do you?
No, so if you've been using it maybe in the garden, you know, for garden furniture maybe, which you can do with ours on a wet day.
No,
handle.
I'm loving the Sweepy. I mean, here we go. Here's another indoor broom as well. I mean, obviously, without the pole, that's just the broom bit.
Yeah, well, the poles never last.
You see, that's obviously broken off somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere along the way.
You know, those bristles are a bit hairy, a bit dirty, a bit misshapen, and not. And again, just not nice.
Just not nice to use, you know, not hygienic.
Not comfortable telly, really. Not comfortable telly at all. Let's go back to the Sweepies.
I mean, this is how easy it really is. It's one-handed operation. As I say, whether you've got dexterity problem, weak hands, as I say, it just collects everything in one sweep and one swipe. You never find that you're going constantly back and forth over the same area like you do with a traditional broom. You can just go, and put it all straight into a dustpan or brush.
You're right though, Luke, when you're there with the dustpan, how many of us are there, and I'm counting myself in here, are there with the dustpan, and you're sweeping thinking, I can't quite get that bit, that seed from a pepper, you know, it won't quite pick up, you can see it, and you're there with the broom trying to get it, but with this, you're not worried about getting in there, and, you know, but at the same time, one hand, you know, or bend it in and under the by the kickboards, going in and under a dining room table or a high chair or something.
And the way
not a problem.
The way it's been designed too is the blades, they go into grout lines.
Right.
You know, those normal brooms, they glide straight over. Now,
so you could go in a straight line, just along, just glide along the ground, see what it brings up.
Bring everything out. Now we've shown you with dry hair.
Yeah.
What about wet hair in the bathroom?
I guess
I've got a walk-in shower or wet room. you can literally squeegee off all the wall tiles and leave no watermarks. But also, if there's anyone in the house, maybe with some long hair, any ladies in the house, it's always the hair that clog up.
Or rockers.
It's always the hair that clog up the drain. Now you can scoop all that hair up literally in one swipe and one go. And like I said, even if you just want to use it as a large squidgy, you could do.
Now, nobody wash up in that water, please.
No, that's my dirty water, don't worry. So if you want to use it on the outside of a car, caravan, boat, after cleaning it, just to squeegee any excess water off, you can do.
So streak-free mirrors, windows, doors, shower screens.
Shower screens.
Shower cubicles as well.
So we can do it on the glass.
You know, get the hair, collect the hair before it goes anywhere near the plug hole.
Take your favourite glass cleaner, doesn't matter what it is, whatever you like the smell of. Take your Sweepies Pro. On the glass, you don't even have to put pressure on that. You just simply glide it down top to bottom, give it a second, and it dries completely and utterly streak and smear free. So whether you're skilled at using a blade or not, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The finish is always the same.
Fine that is.
And then just literally soft cloth, give that blade a little wipe, and it's clean and ready for its next job.
It's such a good tool to have. You know, don't miss out while it's here with us, because I know this has been an extremely popular product for us on ShopOnTV.
That was right.
On previous live shows.
Live shows.
On the late night. If you're watching this right now with us on Channel 89, go for it as soon as you can. While we know, if you're watching this programme, we know we've got the stock for you and we can honour this price for you. Normally £30 for item number 174500, but today, right now, at the moment that you're watching, you'll get it for £20. And when I say it's actually a duo of sweepies that you're getting hold of. You're getting both designs of sweepies. The multi-purpose and the pro, both of them. So the one that Luke's been using majority on the floor, but then also the one that's seen vertically in the video here. So whether it is a kitchen, a bathroom, whatever you've seen on that last video there, just showing you different reasons, keeping your conservatory tidy, keeping your kitchen or garage floor tidy, the caravan floor tidy, wherever it might be in the kitchen, the bathroom, upstairs or downstairs. But you've got new technology with this quad blade, silicon blade technology here. That's the small, medium and large, and then the complete blade. That is gathering every little bit, depending on the size, whether it's a bit of glitter or whether it's a larger piece of a cornflake or a hair, that's gathering it for you. This is the one that Luke's been using majority on the floor, at floor level. The reason being, I'll just put that down for a moment, the reason being it's bendy and it'll get in and under for you for furniture and into kickboards. He's not afraid to bend that. To be fair, oh, by the way, it breaks down into 3 pieces, so just unscrews like that, left to loosen, right to tighten, as I've learned off Luke today, and it's exclusive to ShopOnTV as well. What you'll be doing today is you'll be adding, you won't be adding anything actually, you don't need to, under one item number you'll just choose whether it's a grey one of these, a red one, or a blue one that you're including in your order. Okay, sorry, hello, I don't want to disappear behind. So you are getting both of these. The only choice that you've got is whether it's going to be grey, red or blue. And if you've just joined us, what an incredible duo of tools that we've got. Luke, what would you like to show someone if they've literally just...
Let's just do it on the carpet, because it's one of the biggest things that sold it for me. So as I say, whether you've got a short pile, deep pile, a rug or a runner, I'll just start to pull this hair back, because it actually looks like that carpet's pretty clean.
Yeah.
But until you actually start to see, and you just start to see then the pile.
With the short, sharp.
Yeah, the short, sharp little strokes. That's the best way to do it on carpet. As I say, whether it's a short pile, deep pile, rug or runner.
I can actually see the difference.
The colour difference.
Look, it doesn't look dirty.
No.
But it's darker, it's got the hair, you can tell that hair is in it.
And what we can also do, we can go against the pile. So you don't have to go with it, you know, it could be a short pile, a deep pile. You know, if you've got those rugs or runners at home, normally when you vacuum your rug or your runner, what happens? The vacuum picks it up, you know, it gets a bit tangled, a bit messy. That'll never happen with this. One of my friends, he lives by the seaside, he's got a caravan there, he uses it on the caravan decking, especially when it's wet days. He scrapes off all the water off the caravan decking.
The wet decking, so
yeah, wet decking, yeah. Also,
I'm guessing sand and things.
Yeah, it's great for sand as well.
I was just thinking when you were talking about the dog hair in the boot, I've got sand in my boot after all year because we go on the caravan holidays as well, and the kids put their buckets and spades in the boot, and
that's it.
I can't vac it up for love nor money because the vac just hasn't got it's knitted in there with the fabric of the boot liner.
That's the beauty with a Pro, just that simple button press releases the head.
Yeah, brilliant.
So then turn it into a right angle, and like you said, after maybe you've taken the kids on holiday in the car and you want to get all their crumbs and just bits up, you can do. Whether it's the cat hair, the dog hair, the fluff, the crumbs, the dust. What I love about using the sweepies on staircases, I can get that blade right far into the crease of the stairs, bring all the hair out, but not only that, I can use it on the rise as well as the flat.
Because you've got the angle of it.
Because I've got the angle.
Handheld.
Yeah, because it's completely handheld. So great as well, if you're going to use it outside on a wet day for scraping the excess moisture off patio furniture, which you can do. Maybe you've got the regatta tables and things like that, or chairs. You can get all the water up on a wet day. And just to show everyone at home, look, every little bit of fine hair, it picks up. It's not just the big bits.
You can see that, can't you?
It's the fine bits too. So as I say, if I just get that little bit there and just literally pull.
Let's see what you've got. Wow.
And it's all stuck to the blade. Yeah. That's the static charge it creates. So everything just like magnetizes to that blade. And even if we do anything crumbs, as I say, whether you've got the kids in the house, they get the cornflakes, you know, maybe you spilt some maybe rice, lentils, maybe a bit of sugar, coffee, you know, shake your hand in the morning.
I love this. You've got the most attitude-filled toddler in the world.
Yeah, well, we've got the toddlers in my house, so we'll just really get this in there. As I say, we don't just buy them to look at, we buy them to walk on. And as I just go straight through the centre there.
And it go.
I mean, that's in one pass. With 2 passes, you will get...
You'll get all the fine
You'll
dust.
get all the...
Look at that line of that. Look, just there. Look, I'm going to use it as a pointer now.
Yeah, please do.
College professor. Look at that. All those fine bits of cornflakes.
And that's the whole point. We always say, unlike a traditional broom, we can guarantee in one sweep and one pass, all the fine bits of crumbs, hair, fluff and fibre get collected. Okay.
I think there are so many nice, neat touches to this. You know, the sweepies that Luke's using at the moment, you know, you've got the angle, it's changing angle, so that's making it look effortless as you're sort of bending around, and it's correct. It's angling with you.
Or the other nice thing, if you want to sweep it into a pile like this, take the handle into a handheld, and then just straight into your dustpan.
Fabulous.
Just nice and quick, nice and simple, and nice and easy. We'll show the glass again, as I say. If you get anything,
glass, we've got about a minute.
Nasty spill, you know, like a nasty breakage anywhere in the house. So as I say, you can see the really, really fine bits of glass in there. You see the big bits too, but it's the fine bits, isn't it, that everyone gets worried about. We can always pick up the big bits at home.
Yeah, exactly. You put those in a newspaper, but you don't need to now.
Yeah, like I say, we'll just cut straight through the centre.
You've got it. You've got it. Look at that. You can see when you leave the 2 separate lines, you can see what you got with the first sweep and then the clean-up sweep there where you got the smaller
bits. And as I say, when you do the fine bits.
Amazing that.
That's the sweepies, folks. Honestly, people love this. They swear by it. No way do they go back to the old-fashioned brushes with bristles. They stink, they're horrible, they're unhygienic. This is perfect. Now, have a look on the website. Easy way to shop, ShopOnTV.co.uk. You get both of them. Normally it's £30, but now it's £20. Add it to your basket and get them checked out. Joe, we've got about 8 minutes left. Wherever you want, wherever you're watching from. Merry Christmas. Do you know what? Merry Christmas Eve. Do you say Merry Christmas Eve? I'm going to say it. Right, now, we have not got a lot of time. We've got 7.5 minutes now. Keep an eye on that clock. You must start checking out your baskets. The blue option is always in the lead. Has it gone? It's just gone.
It's gone.
There you go. The blue has now sold out. I've lost track over how many times that's sold out on ShopOnTV. Now you've got to make a choice of, do you want the gold? Do you want this, Sam?
Let's
going.
Go, Sam. Go.
It's awfully efficient. Right, would you like the gold? Would you like the blue? Sorry, would you like the gold? Would you like the purple? Sorry, would you like the green? You're not paying £69.99. It's now £57.99. It's your upright, it's your handheld, and oh my word, this is powerful. Right, we've got a few minutes left. What do you want to do, Luke?
So let's just show everyone again. We can whiz through it really quickly. So we'll do it on any type of floor, whether it's a short pile carpet, deep pile, just the rugs or the runners. We've got the lentils down there. We've got the cornflakes.
Yeah.
We've got the coffee granules, the tea granules. So we're not just doing the big things, we're doing the fine things. Remember, no roller, no belt that powers a roller. We're using purely that 850 watt motor. So it works purely on the air that it creates, that gets all that mess up. Now, if we take it over here to the hard floors, we're going to hold that there for you, Charlie.
Yeah.
That'll be your favourite bit. We get edge-to-edge cleaning every single time with this vacuum cleaner, and it doesn't matter what floor.
So all hard floors?
Yeah, every
all
type of hard floor. Yeah, so any type of carpet. So a short pile, deep pile, rug or runner when it comes to carpets. Could be shag, it could be Berber, it could be plush. When you go into wood, you can use it on the laminate floorings. You could use it on a teak, an Amtico, or just a Cardine surface. Now, I'm using it as an upright vacuum cleaner. When it's upright, like this, Charlie, it's under 2 kgs in weight. You can pick it up with one finger, that's how light it is.
Super light, this.
But despite that light weight, 850 watt motor.
If you've got an elderly relative, they're used to lugging those big, heavy vacuums up downstairs. They can keep their independence.
Not only that,
do the cleaning with a lightweight.
On the staircase, they've got a couple of options. They can remove the handle, so now it's not in the way, safer automatically. They could use the large head, just like so.
Yeah.
So they're getting a nice big surface area, done fast. But Charlie, it's astonishing to believe this.
Go on.
But you're actually getting some attachments with it at that price.
I know, for £57.99.
Yeah.
So you're going to get your crevice tool, you're going to get your upholstery tool, and 2 HEPA filters. Honestly, I would never buy a vacuum without HEPA filtration to help capture those finer particles. We think pollen, we think dust. It's really going to help catch that too.
I don't think we've done a better deal on this vacuum than this. Honestly,
No, I don't think so.
We have ever. 2-year warranty guarantee on all parts.
Yeah,
okay.
register it online.
So remember, use that upholstery pad. Great for the flat areas, but if you want to use it on that rise, just take it out. Remember, no buttons to press. Spin it round. Pop it back in, and then we can do the headboards, we can do the rise, we can do the back of the chair, the back of the sofa, the bed, the mattress, you name it. Now remember, as Charlie mentioned, you're going to get the crevice tool. This is great for going down the side of the car seats, great for down where that handbrake is. As Charlie said earlier today, this morning, use it in conjunction with a handle. You're going to dust all those skirting boards, great for dusting.
No bending down, no getting the ladders out.
Cobwebs as well for the incy-wincies, all right? Now remember, it's going to hold exactly a litre when it's chock-a-block full. Right. So I'll pop this down there so we can see it in full view. Watch how quick this sucks this up. 850
magnificent.
watt motor, a litre.
We've got 3.5 minutes to go. We've sold out of one colour already. Do you want the purple, the green or the gold? Either way, you're saving that £12. If you want to spread the cost interest-free, choose PayPal. 3 payments, so 3 payments are £20.98. It's one today and it'll be paid off by February. Right then.
Charlie's got that £10 bowling ball. I've got the vacuum cleaner.
Well, look, when you buy a vacuum, you want to know one thing, let's be honest.
Power.
How well is the suction? How powerful is it? Right, let's do it, Luke.
Chuck it over, ready, where you are.
There you go.
Plenty of power, plenty of suction. This isn't going anywhere. But what is going is the dirt, the hair, the crumbs, the fluff, the dust,
so
the fibre. Now remember, to empty it, press one little button. That takes the motor off. On the back, when you remove the HEPA filter, all the fine particles will stick to it. The big crumbs will always just fall to the bottom. To take this off, just give it a twist to the right. That unlocks the hair sieve. That prolongs the filter's life. And then all we do is we just tap.
So, because you get 2 filters,
Fine dust.
whilst one's drying after
Yeah,
you rinsed
while you're washing it.
you've already got one to keep clean.
Yeah, so no messing around. While this one's getting washed and dried, you pop the spare one in. That's the beauty about Merlin. There's no messing about with them. They want you to use everything.
We've got exactly 2 minutes left. Well done if you've got this. We've been so busy. It's the Merlin 2-in-1. This is for all types of houses. This is for flats. This is for caravans. This is for motorhomes. Purple is next to me. Purple is going to be the next one to sell out. So we're thinking about getting ready for after Christmas. Let's get our houses beautiful and crispy clean, ready for the new year. Right, you're saving money here. I've got to say, if you check out our dedicated Freeview channel, channel number 89, you're going to see 10% off so many amazing deals. You can shop them right away if you go to the website ShopOnTV.co.uk. Our Freeview channel is midnight all the way through till 6 p.m, but of course we're live every single day shortly after midnight until 3 a.m. on ITV1 and STV too. You can watch this on YouTube of course as well. Honestly, Luke, this has been a brilliant show. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I never get tired of seeing this, you know.
People are going to see it a lot better on here now. Watch. So we're going to take that crevice tool, and I cut straight through that. You can just see the power of this little vacuum. I mean,
I've got less than a minute.
It is the little book with plenty of suck. It is fabulous at every single job you use it on. Whether it's the carpets, in the car, in the motorhome, the caravan, whether you're just dusting with a Merlin 2-in-1.
We're at the end of the show, but Luke, firstly, thank you so much.
No,
what an amazing show. And Merry Christmas
And have a lovely Christmas to you as well, and to everyone at home.
Merry Christmas to you at home. Happy Christmas Eve. Hope you have a lovely few days. Don't forget, if you want to check out your baskets, get that amazing deal. We're back over the next few days. We've got so much coming your way. You can always watch, don't forget, on Freeview, and our website's always open. So thanks so much to your home. Thanks again to Luke, and you take care. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thanks, bye.